We're live.
All righty, welcome everybody to Mercenaries of Mullmaster, session 11. Quick recap of last week. The team had recently returned from our lumber mill, which fell under assault by tree ants and other creatures. And when we returned back to Elmwood, which is those of you that are following know that we've started a kind of an orphanage going on there. One of our characters. And when we returned, we learned that Elmwood was had a strong military presence from the city of Mullmaster in it. Word had spread of our deeds and a certain party of Tyrites. Those are worshippers of Tyr. For those of you that aren't familiar with the god himself, he's the god of justice and law, a lawful good deity. Their paladins are pretty well renowned. Anyway, we return, and there's some discrepancies within our group as we're meeting up inside our orphanage. Our old friend Blade Boros is there, an enemy of Deverall's that he used to serve under, and that's a contentious relationship as well. But in essence, the Tyrites did arrive, and battle ensued, and the team was immediately overpowered and outmatched. We could tell from the start. We lost. We didn't lose anybody to death, but one within the first few seconds, it was obvious that we were outmatched. Raziel barely survived due to some heroics from Klaus. Klaus barely survived due to his quick wit. The new character, Emrys, was downed. He was felled and captured. The Blade Boros was captured, and Deverall ordered a hasty retreat with his childhood friend Lysander pulled up on his Mount Raider as they fled back to Mullmaster. Raziel, turning invisible, started sneaking his way along the coast, sacrificing his companion Shadow so that he could escape, whereas Klaus used his skills of disguise and deception to walk past the Tyrite militia, gain access to it. One moment.
Raziella, I'm enjoying the protectors from the sun for your eyes. For you have the nice eyeball sun protectors. You are on the mute.
Okay, sorry for that interruption. Klaus acquires a rowboat and begins to row the coastline back to Mullmaster, which is, Mullmaster is a few hours away on horseback. By boat, by rowboat, he could probably get there with, currents in his favor in about 4 or 5. Halfway along of traveling up the coast, he spots something. Circling above the tree line, he sees Hawk. Knowing that this is Raziel's homunculus servant, he begins to call to him, and Hawk sees a person that he doesn't recognize, but when he first spotted him, he was singing to himself and laughing about roll, roll, roll the boat back to the city, cackling along the way. Hawk definitely recognizes the voice. So Klaus rows into shore, telling, "Yes, go get him, little birdie. Bring him to me. I would very much like some help with the rowing." and he calls out to Hawk, who returns and tells Rizal, "Hey, I think this might be Klaus." A few moments later, you do creeping through the tree line. You see a man in a rowboat who looks like he's awaiting something.
All right.
What do you do?
I go up to about maybe 20 feet of him and say, seems like you're doing some fishing or some waiting, or you're, what are you doing?
Go ahead and roll
What?
an insight check. Michael, Klaus, roll me a deception check.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna talk like Klaus. I'm gonna say, well, I was, just rolling along there. I reckon them arms got a little tired, so I took a spill, took a break, and next thing I know, I'm here.
Okay, give me a deception check, Klaus.
Oh, that's a 4 plus 8, a 12.
And Razel, give me an insight check.
I got a 15 plus 4. That's a 19.
Oh yeah, he knows exactly.
You know who it is.
It is you, Klaus.
Oh, your sins, you did your sins right through my disguise. Oh, look at you. It must have been the glasses for the eye covering from the sun.
You're probably just in a rush putting your makeup on this morning. Well, we've all been there.
Well, it worked on those folks back there. That's for sure.
Man,
Oh, well,
talk about,
it's a good thing. A good thing you are alive.
Yeah, it was really touch and go there for a bit, and I basically had to, sacrifice poor Shadow. He was the best dog I've ever known.
But can't you just rebuild him?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right
Oh,
now.
didn't you? Crying over the metal dog.
This is
You
Shadow's.
should make him better. For if you make him again and make him better, he won't die.
Yeah.
He'd be like, don't get to 6, 7, 8 prototypes before you make the good one.
Right. So I'll name this Shadow too, like
Oh,
Shadow also.
Oh, what do we call him? Shadow also. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. What good. You you want to get in the boat?
Yep. And I haul myself in, and
as soon as he sits down, I hand him the oars.
Roll a persuasion check.
And I start rowing because.
Okay, no need for that. There they go. There goes the boat. Okay, so you guys have a few hours before you arrive back in Mullmaster. Mike, you do have right tool for the job ability already, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, then you can absolutely. Well, no, you can't rebuild Shadow. You're rowing a boat.
How long does it take to rebuild them?
It doesn't really say. So
it's an hour.
Yeah, I think it might be an hour.
Yeah,
well, I'm sure that we've taken turns. He row an hour, I row an hour, he row an hour. We're still multiple hours.
That's what I'm saying. You've got a 2 or 3 hours before you circle back into the dock wards of Mullmaster.
Yeah.
See, at the end of a long rest, I can rebuild them.
Oh, so you need to have a long rest first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've been on the run. I've been on the run.
Yep. Yeah. So you'll have to take a long rest first.
Yeah.
But then it takes you only an hour to do so. Okay.
I'll do it before breakfast.
Okay. Fair enough. So is there any other communication y'all want to have while you're on this trip?
We had a small talk, of course. We are always going to have some small talks.
Yeah, yeah.
But
it leads up
to anything of importance to the story.
I asked him what he thinks about the whole orphanage situation, since it seems like the orphanage and the village itself has been overrun. I asked what his opinion is about the situation and what we should do about it.
Well, and I think that, well, those children are they are very downtrodden anyways, so they are used to being left out in the cold and with the hunger and
Mhm.
stuff. So they are resilient. They will be okay. And I think that if we go back, you know, for me, it's no loss. Only gain for me is for no loss for me.
Uh-huh.
So the children will be the children, and they will get by. They got by until you guys came through there and made it. You know, I
Mhm.
wouldn't say safe, but safer.
Yeah, kids are resilient. You know.
Well, you got to feed them, and you got to clothe them, and you got to make sure that the roof doesn't leak for when they're sleeping in the bed that you have to make for them, and the shoes on the feet for, I like the shoes. And
Not
at that
everyone can
point,
have blue velvet shoes.
I prestidigitation my blue suede back to brand new. But it's a lot of work. Making sure the children are okay to be alive for the days and the nights.
Mhm. And for a split second, as Klaus is espousing on the care of children, I get a bit like a bit melancholic.
Roll an insight check, Klaus.
For the insiding, oh, that's an 18 plus dirty 20.
Again. I try to hide my feelings. I try
Which
to
you don't do very well.
Yeah.
Klaus notices the little bit of moisture,
Yeah.
no tears, but just a little bit of moisture at the mention of children as you kind of gaze off, staring at nothing across the water as you row.
And when you start to gaze up, I turn to look look where you're looking. And what are you looking at?
Oh, I'm just trying to
Oh,
map out the
oh,
best way to navigate the waters.
no. But you like the children, huh?
Well, that's for another time, but I would say that I like some children.
Well, that's okay because I like some things and I don't like some things, and well, they're allowed to do that. That's okay.
Yeah.
But
And with that, you all continue your paddling onward back to the city. And I'll flip over to Emrys. Emrys, when you awake, you're in a cell. You have spellcaster shackles on your hand behind your back, which interlock your fingers and encase them, preventing you from casting. Your familiar has managed to creep its way back and reattach to you. You look around as you come awake, still feeling the effects of the trebuchet strike that you took. Your body feels broken. You're in a lot of pain, but you are alive. You see a couple of Tyrite soldiers inside, and they're barking to the local jailer, telling him to go fetch some slop. It looks like they're stirring a wick. We still must feed them, unfortunately. What do you wish to do?
Do I have any way of telling what time of day it is?
Well, when the jailer opens the door to leave out, you can tell it is late afternoon, maybe evening, from the way the sun shines through the door at that almost horizontal level.
Okay.
You've rested the 4 hours required when you're stabilized. So go ahead and roll me a d4.
1.
You have 2 hit points at the moment.
Oof. Okay.
Also, roll me a perception check real quick.
Perceptions. It's an 11.
Okay. All you needed was a 10 for this one. You did note that they said they're starting to awake. So you know that even though you're in a cell by yourself, you're not alone in these cells. The jailhouse is a small building. From what you can tell, just looking outside of the walls, there might be room for maybe one more cell inside this place. Small table, chair, so on and so forth.
Oh, we can take the hide actions. Okay. What's the lighting like in here?
When the door shuts, it's fairly well lit. There's candelabras on the wall. It's not dark. There are no windows in there though. So there's a small candelabra on that table across the way, and there's a few torches hung on the opposite wall. Maybe one torch hanging on the wall between your cell and this next cell over from you. But far enough spaced apart that it would be impossible for someone to reach their arm through the bars and reach over and get the torch. If that makes any sense.
Right.
Okay.
Well, in that case, I will wait patiently.
Okay. And you decide to continue to rest. So you may start on your long rest now.
Okay.
Back to Klaus and Roselle. Schnollies. Inactive computer, I lost my screen. Come on, come back. Come back. Come back. I need to see. Just give it a little wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay. You all have arrived, rowing up to the docks of Mullmaster.
Oh, I'm Klaus back again, by the way.
Okay. As you arrive, what do you wish to do?
Well, we know that Deverall and not Fergie, shit, Lysander's was heading here. So I think that our first thing to do is go have a drink,
Yes.
and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go get a beer.
Okay.
And a
Okay. You guys walk your way through the city, through the decrepit, rundown area
Yeah, we
known
want to go.
as the Carcass. It's the most dilapidated part of the city, and
Perfect.
you make your way through it unscathed, unbothered, not even a guard there to look at your way. But where do you wish to go get your drink at? The inn you're so well known at, or you
Yeah.
just want to pick a different place, or what? Like where? Where do you wish to travel within the city?
Let me go to the one that I'm known for, where I introduced the group to that fellow proprietor.
The Blue Suede Shoe Stepper.
Correct.
Very well. I don't remember. I don't recall the name of that inn. Does anybody? I guess it doesn't really matter.
We call it the Gargantua Toe.
I think it's some kind of a horse or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm looking now.
But
How
yeah,
about the shifting
that is-
pony.
that is semantics. So You all work your way through the city, and you do notice more of a heightened military presence throughout the other wards, especially when you get out of the carcass, you get into the higher levels of the city that are a little more wealthy. It's definitely a stir. There's a lot going on. And you arrive at the Prancing Pony and come in and order your drinks and have a seat at a table.
I pull out my bandolier and start slowly, softly, beautifully playing a tune. Just so elegantly. Well, and I look at Raziel and say, dismiss some of your senses for the children that you so like, and maybe for some of the ones that you don't like. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. For the children. And I take a swig down the shot of whiskey and then follow up the beer chaser.
Yes, you guys are remembered by the innkeeper here because of the stir you caused a few weeks back. But they remember what you like to drink, and Roselle has brought a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
And Klaus has brought a bottle of whatever beverage he prefers.
Well, I like the nice, soft, fruit flavored wine.
Okay, so what do you all wish to do?
Well, let me see what there is to
It
do.
was the traveler's cloak.
Is that what it was? Traveler's Cloak. Okay.
That's it. I start inquiring where the nearest, like from some of the local people within the bar, where there's like an apothecary or like a potion shop or something that has some municipal potions and stuff like that.
Oh, that's a good idea right there. Yes.
There is a shop in the center of the city. Something Dragon. I don't remember, but it's known to sell wares for spellcasters.
Drake
Okay.
Wells Arcana.
What is it, JD?
Drake Wells Arcana. It's run by a cloak.
Thank you. Drake Wells Arcana is known to sell a variety of different potions. You might want to inquire there.
All right. I pull out a city map that I've been doing like some some cartography for,
Okay.
and kind of like mark it on the map so that we have a general direction in which to head after a few imbibements.
Okay.
And as he pulls his map out, I kind of stand next to him and cock my head and look over and say, okay, so I will be back here in a little bit. If you leave, this is where we will meet.
That sounds good. Yeah.
And I turn around and walk out the door and start heading towards, remembering that Deverall said that he will find the answer that he seeks in his church. So I'm going to look for Deverall at the church.
And as Klaus is leaving the bar, he's probably noticing that I've already pulled out a recognizable scrap of paper, unrolled it, and I'm starting to go around the room asking people if they've recognized this person.
Okay.
As a common theme. Any new people that he meets that he doesn't recognize, then that's what he's gonna do while he's.
I gave you a high-low. Nobody in that bar at that time recognizes your poster.
Okay. All right. And I rolled it up with care and put it back in my vestment.
Keep that in mind. I got that in iron lock now.
So Klaus leaves out of the inn an hour or so later and begins to make his way through the city back to the Black Altar of Bane or whatever it's called. I don't remember.
Lord's Altar.
What is it called?
The Black Lord's altar.
The Black Lord's altar. Yes, it is. It's a bit of travel throughout the city. Uh, so within the hour or so, you get near to the altar, and go ahead and give me a perception check.
19 plus 5, 24.
All right. When you get into the part of the city where the altar is, there's a bit of buzz about. And as you're walking through, you overhear two young girls dressed in the gray slave robes of Banites talking about a display of power that's about to happen today. The entire temple's buzzing about it. They're almost giddy about what's going on, but scared at the same time. If that makes any sense.
Do I see like any priests or anything?
Yes.
Do I see any people dressed in the same attire that aren't slaves?
You do. You see a few people making haste or gaining into carriages and riding towards the temple in their black, fancier looking robes.
Okay.
Not like wealthy by any means, but it almost looks like they're wearing ceremonial garb. Their black robes and their
Okay.
higher level of clergy making their way towards the temple.
Can I roll a what was that, disguise or deception check, as I want to dip off into a little? Is there some type of building or alley or something?
There's always something. You're in a metropolis. Yeah, there's always somewhere
Okay.
you can
I
dip
want to
into.
sneak off into like some little side alley or something and fucking boom, 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 hit my disguise kit and look like them people that are dressed together like that. You know what I'm saying? Or try to get as close as I possibly can.
Gotcha. Go ahead and you creep into a darker alley that's less traveled, dipping behind a stack of old barrels and such, and begin to rummage through your disguise kit. And you find a black robe that you've had. It's not exactly like the ones that they're wearing, but it's similar enough you believe it could pass. Go ahead and make me a disguise check.
What is that, a deception?
Deception, yeah.
Yeah.
17 plus 8, a 25.
That's a pretty solid roll, sir. And that pen just took a shit on me. Okay. I got one roll by 25. There we go. I'll circle that. Okay. You step back out and begin following these black clad robe people as they work their way to the temple. You reach the temple gates, and they are open, but there are 4 or 5 guards on each side. And as these people are coming up, they're saying a word and entering. Saying a word and entering. Go ahead and make a perception check.
18 plus 5, 23.
Okay. You easily hear them. They're saying, by the Black Hand's power, by the Black Hand's power. And these guards are ushering them in. Go ahead and get to the guard. Hold on. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And you whisper the words by the Black Hand's power, and they usher you through the front gates, and you start making your way up to the temple.
Okay. Sneaking
As you enter the temple, blending your way around with the other black robed figures. Okay. What you see is they're gathered in the main chamber of the hall. forming a large circle. They're all gathered up. In the center of the chamber, you see Deverell. He's standing there in just white cotton breeches as these two slaves are tying large, thick ropes around his wrists. These ropes lead up. They're just hanging from his wrist now. He's standing there. They're loose, but they lead up to what looks like pulleys attached to the ceiling. There is an armored dwarf with a red mohawk who's preparing an altar before him. He's just placed a brass bowl down on this black obsidian altar. And the crowd is murmuring. They're murmuring. They're all talking about it. They're excited, but they're scared. And soon, coming down from the stairwell, you see a man who's bald with a long Fu Manchu red braided mustache. He has this intricate paint all over his face, a white hand on his bald head, and his robes are of infinite more value and wealth than anybody else you see in here. As he starts to come down the stairs, the entire procession sees him, and they all kneel down on their knees, face to the floor, including the dwarf. The only people who do not are Deverell and the two slaves that are tying his wrists together. In a very eloquent, soft-spoken, but loud enough for everyone to hear, you may rise. But Isaac, continue. So what they do now is you see several people grabbing either sides of the ropes on the pulleys, and they begin to pull and hoist Deverell into the air to the point of his arms are almost in crucifix position, just slightly angled above his head, a good 5-6 feet. His feet are 5 or 6 feet off the ground. And they pull these ropes so tight that you can tell it's just it's his mere strength that's holding his shoulders in socket. And they begin to tie these ropes off on anchor posts on either side of the gathering room. As they do this, the armored dwarf, after he's done making his preparations, speaks in a booming thaumaturgy-enhanced voice. Fellows of Bane, we gather today to witness the rite of undeath. Sir Deverell will be judged. He will either be destroyed, or Bane will grant him the power he wishes. Are you ready for your trial, Sir Deverell? And he just nods, suspended in the air. And then the man in the fancy robes with the long Fu Manchu mustache says, begin. Deverell, loud and proud, hanging from the air, begins to speak. Black hand, avail me. Strip me of my fear, so that I may impose it upon others. I do not fear pain. I do not fear death. My only fear is defeat. Crack! The dwarf lashes Deverell with his long asp leather whip, drawing a bright bead of red and blood across his chest. Deverell grimaces, clenched teeth, but he does not cry out in pain. He only repeats it, louder and stronger. Black hand, avail me. Strip me of my fear, so that I may impose it upon others. Crack! Another lash hits him across the back. He grits his teeth, but continues to speak. I do not fear pain. I do not fear death. My only fear is defeat. Crack! Another strikes him. And this process continues. Deverall repeating those phrases, and the dwarf circling him intermediately with the expert precision of a marksman, just flaying open his body, strikes across the abdomen, strikes across the back, strikes across the chest, and he is bleeding profusely from these lashes all over. In the middle of one of him reciting this prayer to Bane, the dwarf actually hits him right across the crotch. And you see him grit his teeth and his eyes just red, his body and face covered in sweat from the strain, his arms shaking. He does not cry out. He continues to say the prayer. And this goes on for several minutes until the dwarf hits him across the neck. And you can see just the jugular open, blood spray all over the floor. There are gasps from people around you, John. Just, they can't believe the amount of pain.
From ear to ear.
What's Klaus doing?
Smiling from ear to ear, watching.
As you're grinning, you don't even notice. But the man in the long Fu Manchu and fancy robes slides right up next to you. Are you enjoying this? He asks. What do you do?
I say to him, it is the will of Bane. He is getting what he's asking for. His suffering will be his greatest power.
Oh, so you do have an understanding, imposter.
I turn and look at him.
He just smiled at you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, that's a 9. No, that's a 16 plus 1. 17.
Your body holds rigid as you fall under a hold person spell.
Cool.
He says, I assume you are one of Deverall's men. You are honored to witness such a rite. And you are right. If he survives this, he will become more powerful than he even aspired to be. I am Fazul. Welcome to my house. And as you're locked, you're locked in place, watching the rest of this. This dwarf continues to circle and slash Deverall to pieces with this whip until the point that Deverall can no longer recite the prayer. He's just hanging there, no more shaking. His white breeches are soaked red and pink with all the blood that's coming from these multiple wounds across him. And as you look closely, you realize his chest isn't even heaving anymore. He appears, by all means, to be dead. The dwarf then looks back, and Fazul merely nods. And he walks back to the brazier and takes his whip and rolls it up and begins to wring all of Deverall's blood, which is a copious amount to be wring out of a whip, just pint after pint as he's squeezing it into this brazier. Then he turns and drops to his knees and begins chanting in that same loud thaumaturgist voice. Do you speak Infernal? No. Okay. You don't know what he's saying. But as he's chanting, several members of the crowd around you also begin to repeat what he's saying until it's a low hum underscoring his booming voice. And after a few moments, you can see these wounds on Deverall start to smoke. And then suddenly, flame explodes from all the lashes, covering his entire body in fire, in which Deverall finally moves. His head snaps back. You see fire burning in his eyes, and it erupts out of his mouth as he screams. An earthly scream of just pain and anguish, and his entire body burst into flames. Within a few moments, the ropes holding his wrist burn away, and he drops to the ground, just a flaming husk. And the embers and fires begin to die down. And as the smoke clears, you do not see a burnt body. What you see is Deverall starting to rise to his feet, slowly but surely. His normal olive brown, tan complected skin is no longer. And as he stands, his skin is this ashen white. And where all the whip marks were flayed across his chest and back and arms, the only thing that remains are gray ashen scars. As he stands up, he flexes his arms and shoulders and looks at his hands as if he feels something in them that he's never felt before. And he looks to the sky and gives praise to Bane. And when he looks back down, his eyes, his pupils have that glow in them like a wolf or an animal, a predator would when light catches their eyes at night, that red glow behind the pupils. You see this in him. And the dwarf stands and walks over and kneels down and begins to praise Deverall's feet. Azul leans into your ear and says, "He will ride to destroy his enemies tomorrow at dawn. Will you be with him?"
Oh, for let me introduce myself. I am Klaus Heinrich. I am I like to play the music, and yes, Deverall is my friend, and I will be with him in the morning to go face these enemies. I have already we have fought them once, and I don't like to leave things undone. Plus, I think it would be fun to you know, I too like the painting of people.
At that, he just smiles at you and nods. And then he releases you. You feel the control of your arms and legs and body come back to you, and he says, "Good. Go tell the rest of his men be ready. He will ride at dawn." And then he points to the door for you to leave.
I just raise my hand up, Deverall, as I walk out. Around,
You
walk
see
out.
him look over at you, kind of confused, not knowing who it is, and people have come over and they've put a black robe over Deverall, and they seem to be leading him back out of that main chamber, and you can tell just by the way he's walking, whatever just happened took everything out of that man. And the fact that he's still walking after you saw him burn, and he's not
Right.
burned. You don't know exactly what happened, but you know something just happened.
Right. I just watched some shit.
That's not the same dude you were riding with yesterday.
Yeah, I just watched some shit just happen. I head to the potion shop.
All right. Raziel, let's kick over to you. You were the first person that was heading to the potion shop, right?
Yeah,
That's what you said.
it's been top of mind ever since our last encounter.
Understood. Go ahead and somebody roll me a D4.
2.
A 3.
What?
Go ahead, JD.
I got 2.
2. Okay. All right. Yes, John, that man that you just spoke with is Fazul Shimbril, High Imperceptor of Bane. He is the top, very, very top power in the Church of Bane. Period. There's some lore for you boys.
That's cool, man. I just had a
Yeah.
convo with fucking the Pope.
Yeah.
Of death.
Basically, yeah.
Basically. Basically. He himself has died and risen again. So
Look, and I
this is
live.
a big deal. Yeah, normally you could tell when he spoke to you, he's like amazingly charming, smooth, eloquently spoke. He looks like he'll rip your heart out and eat it, which he probably will, but he doesn't talk like it. He's very, very mellow. He's a mellow fellow for being what he commands.
Yeah.
Okay, so Roselle, you get to what's the name of the place again, JD?
Drakewell's Arcana.
Drake Wells Arcana.
Yeah, it's run by Cloak Baron Drakewell. Drakewell.
Okay. So, Roselle, you arrive at this shop and you inquire about healing potions.
Yeah.
And this Drakewell character informs you, he says, there's been quite a run on those as of late. Apparently the city is facing some troubles. He said, unfortunately, I got the word come down from the Blades, and much of my healing potion stock is gone. I have but 2 left. And due to supply and demand, they are quite more expensive than what you would be used to paying for such.
I light up a cigar. And intently look at him and go, I need those healing potions at a fair price.
Are you attempting to persuade or intimidate him with this?
Absolutely intimidate.
Absolutely intimidate.
Go ahead and roll me an intimidation check.
Intimidation. There you go. That is a 17.
That is a nice roll. And that is a dirty 20.
Oh, shit.
Drakewell is what, like a 12th level, 15th level wizard? Am I right, JD?
I just sent you his information. It doesn't really have any.
Is that what
stats on
that
him.
ping was? Hold on, let me
Yeah.
check it. Let me check it. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. Okay. Okay. He understands that you really want those potions at a fair price.
Yeah.
As,
He understands
as Mike
that's what I want.
Roselle leans on the counter with the pistol underneath his armpit pointed at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also ready to disintegrate spell for Mike. So
Yeah.
he says, I can offer them to you at the price that they are.
And what's the price?
200 gold.
And these
I have
are just regular healing potions?
Standard healing potions, man.
Good Lord.
They're 4 times the normal amount of what they would be.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I pass. That's a hard pass. And I say, without even saying adieu or good day, I walk out of the shop.
As you're walking out of the shop, you see Klaus whistling up the road. Smiling almost in this euphoric state, like looking up in the air, like you can tell he's not really paying attention to what's around him. He is thinking about whatever the hell he is thinking about. And he's just kind of got a little pep in his step. What do you do?
I go up with him, matches, walk right with him, and it's like, where are you heading off to now?
Oh, hey, hello. That's good.
Hey.
I was expecting to see you back at the prancings upon the cloak of the whatever.
The cloak of the whatever. That's how I look at it.
I was going in here to see the fair shopkeeper for the potions, see all what he had.
That guy's a ripoff. He's a scam artist.
What, is he selling bad product or something?
Oh, he's claiming it's fair market value and blah blah blah, and inflation and supply chain breakdown, and all this hoopla. Basically, he's trying to charge people about 4 times the amount that the potion's actually worth. That dog won't hunt.
I will be right back, young man. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I walk into the shop.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, you enter the shop.
Yeah,
You see a middle-aged
stand
man in
outside,
wizardly
I'm not
robes. You
gonna-
look up and
Yeah.
And do you go back in with him?
No, I'll
Brazil?
stand outside and
Okay.
keep watching.
And he says, "Yes, may I help you? Welcome to Drakewell. I am Drakewell."
Very good to meet you, sirs. It's a very, very nice shop you have, yes. Yes, you have some stuff over there, and a little stuff on
Yes.
that wall, and there's some stuff over
Many spellcasters in this city shop here. We are well renowned in Mullmaster.
Yes, so very, very. So I was going to see if you had some potions or some things like that, for getting out of the pickles.
Oh, we have a wide variety of potions here, Drakewells. What can I interest you in?
Well, I like the paralyzed. I like the scanners, the jewels, and
I don't believe I have any potions of paralysis. Some interesting quandary. I have like water breathing, giant strength. I have a variety of potions with paralyzed. No, I don't believe I have any of that here. What?
do you have any things that would cause instant sickness? Is make your vomits all over the place, and then you get the ones and the tools at the same time, and the vomits. Those comes things of both ends.
I fear you may be in the wrong store, my friend.
Potion of poison.
Okay.
This is a wizard's shop. I have reagents, spellcasting components, robes, staves, and a variety of potions. Not many, but I do have a variety. But what you seem to be asking for is more akin to poison than potion.
Or the potion, yes. Oh, you must forgive me. I'm for not the magicking.
What?
These hands. Do these hands look like they can magic? No, these hands play beautiful melodies, and I pull my.
I lost you, John.
I said, these hands don't make the magic. You see, they not. For these hands make the beautiful music, and I pull my bandolier over and start strumming a little tune, and I said, well,
As you do, he quickly, under his sleeve, whips out a wand and points at you and says, "No, no, no, no. I don't want to hear any music in my shop. You can leave now."
well, I was coming.
Good, sir.
If you don't have, do I have any money on me? No, I don't.
No, this is the guy that Lysander had all the money.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, Lysander had all the money. Well, it seems as if you don't have what I'm looking for anyways.
It says, "Indeed," and then he wiggled his fingers, and you see this shimmer flash across wall to wall between you and him. But it was just like a slight flash of a shimmer. You don't see anything, but you can see he relaxes a bit and puts the wand away.
I see that I would have to leave you a bad review and turn around and walk away.
All right, as you leave Drakewells, Razel is standing outside with this look of I told you.
Yeah, like,
I told you so. Look on his face.
don't you hate it when they're not music lovers?
Well, he is just a piece of shit human.
Yeah, he'll die alone.
This is Bond.
You know what he could do with that wand?
He won't need those glasses that cover the eyes from the sun. That's for sure.
That's true, man. He has no fashion sense at all.
So where do you two wish to go now?
Oh, I guess let's go back to the cloak and dagger, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Have some more beers.
Okay. As you guys are approaching the Cloak and Dagger, this is several hours after you've been back in Mullmaster. You see that one-armed little boy from the orphanage pacing outside of that tavern, leaning against the wall. It's not little Timmy. It's not little Tommy.
Mm.
It's the one that got his arm bitten off by a giant eagle a few sessions back.
I want to tap Raziel on the arm and say, "Is that one of the children that you do like or don't like?" You see him right now.
Well, that's yet to be determined on this one. He's not the boy he used to be. I believe his name is Billy, short for Billy Bob.
Billy? Yeah, it's little one-armed Billy.
A little warm. Yeah. I'm like, Billy, how's it hanging?
And he's looking around, and he looks up and sees you, and he's like, he comes walking over. He says, I just got here from Elmwood. I remember Timmy and Tommy saying y'all like to hang out here. I have some news, but I can't find Timmy. I can't find Tommy. I haven't seen Master Lysander anywhere. Lord Blade Boros, they captured him, and the Dark Man from the swamp. He's captured too.
Oh no!
They're holding him in the local jail.
So he did not die.
Well, that is in.
I thought he was the god of the shores.
Yes. They haven't burned the place, but they've definitely taken over. The dragon. The kids are afraid to go to the orphanage. The dragon. It's sitting on the orphanage. It's just like sitting up there.
Where are the rest of
That
the
is
children?
quite a drag.
I know.
Are the rest of the children? Where are the rest of the kids?
Oh, I mean, a few are still there. A lot of us, we ran. We ran back through the woods and got here as fast as we could, man. What do we go back? What do we do?
Stop. Calm down, little man. Okay, folks. The kid needs I need you to go and get all of the other children and gather them up. We will see you in the morning. Stay in the woods next to the orphanage there. Do not come out for nothing. Do you understand me, little one-armed body boy? If you do not listen to me, you might not have another arm. Or it might get blown off or chopped off or something like. Do you understand me?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any money?
Gather the other children. When you ask him that, he just looks at you like you're fucking crazy. What? No, we don't have any money.
Well, then get the children, gather them all up. For you are the leader now. You are the leader of the children's.
I'm in charge? Okay.
Kennedy.
Okay.
Well, you are in charge because you're the only one here right now.
Okay. I'll find who I can, and we'll go back to Elmwood. Okay. And he shakes his head, man. He's just like, what the hell? And he turns and leaves y'all to your business.
And as he starts to walk away, I say, it's part of your training.
And I walk up to Klaus, and again, I light another thin cigar. And these generations, these kids nowadays, just don't know what they've got.
Oh, it's soft. We used to sleep
As a
in the
side
woods
note,
all
the
the time.
Territes would probably actually treat them fairly well because.
Yeah, they're a lot nicer than we are.
Yeah.
That's why I told him to
That's
stay in
for
the
sure.
woods.
It's like, oh no, the benefactors are coming back in town.
That's why some are there and some ran away. And, yeah. So you guys re-enter the inn.
Mhm.
This is your opportunity. You all have a long rest.
Okay, I rebuild Shadow 2.0.
Oh. And as we wake in the morning, we're sitting and you're rebuilding. I tell you the tale of what I saw happen to Deverall. I walked into the temple for he was hanging up like this. They had him tied up, and the little one with the spiky red hair. He was smacking him with the whip. So smack with the whip all over his bodies, all in his legs. He wasn't doing the walking after that very much because he was bleeding all over the place. It hit him in the face, in the neck, his throat. It opened up a little bit and made like a bullfrog noise. He kept hitting him and hitting him and hitting him and hitting him. And I met this man, and I explained to him about I didn't know who he was. And then I tell him what happened to Deverall. And then he caught on the fire and fell to the ground. And when he stood back up, it was not. And he was Deverall, but I don't think he is going to be the Deverall that we know. And that man who had a hold of me right there said that he will meet us in the morning to ride out to face the enemies and asked if I was going to be with him. And I said, well, of course I'm going to be with him. And I was going to say anything to that man so he could let me go of the spell he was.
Right? Yes. Yeah. He's only a level 20 cleric of Bane and like a 12th level wizard or some shit like that. I'd have to look up his lore, but he's a main player in many novels in the TSR world.
I just wanted him to get away from me. So I said, yes, I will be with him. And I'm going to go be with him because if that fella is watching, who? But I like this Bane fellow. He is very intriguing for me.
Who pinging me?
It was Mike sharing something to the whole group.
Okay, fair. How you gonna share with the whole group and not the DM, asshole?
Oh, well, this is
that's okay.
This is just
not worried about it.
It's just
that's fine.
Game shenanigans.
Oh, you talking crap about me, huh? Okay.
No, when there's a whip, there's a way.
Oh, no, I am so sorry, Michael. You were sparing me the 1d6 psychic damage from the dagger. Okay. Never mind. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, I still defended that.
Yeah, man. I don't know how I could. If I start a session off and I've got like multiple hits of psychic damage, this could get crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how this would end up.
Yeah.
See, I gained experience from them.
Can we take a 2-minute break just so I can refresh my my beverage?
Absolutely, because when we start back into this, it should be about time to start back in. Is everybody enjoying today's opening session today?
Yeah. I like the build up.
Awesome. Awesome.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. Sounds as it's good. I like that he said I was going to say anything that he wanted me to hear or to say. because for him to hold me, and I want him to let me go. Yeah, man, I did do some lore diving, JD, and I was like, oh wow. Remember that thing I sent you on Mullmaster? We had all the blades and everything listed in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I continue to read, that's who lives there now in that temple. I didn't know that until I read it. I was like, oh, he doesn't live in Zintel Keep anymore.
Yeah, I kind of snuck in there and got caught by the only guy that could fucking catch me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Wisdom 20, double proficient in insight. Yeah, he saw you the second you walked in there.
Probably
Just
has
the
true
second you came
sight, so
down
it's
the
just
stairs.
like
Your robes were just a little off, and you were grinning. It caught his attention. Like, oh, this is a
couldn't help
different
it,
look for.
man.
Like they rule by fear and power, and there's strict hierarchy in this order. If somebody is a higher rank than you, when you greet them, you have to kneel, kiss their feet. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm over here
And
laughing or smiling at Deverall's pain.
oh, he was in pain. Hey, boys, what did I tell you?
We're going outside.
Well, then go outside. Yeah, don't start now. Especially don't start when I'm trying to got to track all this madness. I think John, I'm as ready as I can be for this. So
I think that episode filled Klaus's psychotic tank, fuel tank, if you will.
oh yeah,
Just by the that's why when I'm walking down the
the
road
sheer
smiling,
brutality of what Deverall just went through was.
yeah,
I don't know if I described it enough, but I mean, like
orgasmic. for
this
Klaus.
dude was that dwarf was a wizard with a whip, and like he was hitting pretty points like armpit, pow, belly button, pow, like
For Klaus,
every strike was just venomous.
yeah, for Klaus that was orgasmic.
You love that shit.
Yeah, that fucking yeah.
right. So Klaus is a Sharite then.
Oh well, he's a psychopath. I torture people to death, like
Yeah.
viciously.
Yeah, the goddess Shar is the goddess of torture and pain. The Lady of Pain actually is one of her names.
Yeah, that might be so. Klaus isn't the religious type, I don't think, but
I mean,
but yeah, if you're into torture and that kind of thing, what you just witnessed was like,
orgasmic.
Bravo! Did you see it? All the little soft bits, every shot.
Did you see when he struck his face and his cheek, the meat flew from his eye?
No shit.
Like a man hitting a melon with a mallet.
So early dawn arises. You boys are up early, and you're downstairs eating breakfast. When someone walks into the tavern, it's a young girl wearing gray robes, and she looks around, and she sees the steel wolf, and comes over and bows to you graciously. Yes. And says, Masters Razel and Masters Klaus and Lysander?
I got 2 out of 3 isn't bad. Yes, what can we do for you, love?
Your mounts are outside. And she bows and turns and leaves.
For mounts. Oh, yes, to go meet with the devil lord. Yes, I forgot a little bit.
All right.
I hope this horse here walks a little bit better than that last one I had.
Mm-hmm. I look at him, pat him on the side of the neck, and it says, I'm just going to call you horse.
Oh,
me?
so y'all went outside. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought that's how we knew we had horses.
No, the young girl just told you your mounts are outside.
Oh, okay.
But if we're still gonna go outside and look at the horses.
And as you guys exit the tavern, there tied to the horse railing are 3 nicely saddled riding horses.
All right.
5 on the white one.
I'll take the dark one.
All right, you guys choose them out, and where do you wish to go?
Over there. I don't know. For who is the third horse for?
Well, she said it was Masters Rizal, Klaus, and Lysander.
Well, then I want to grab the other horse too and just pull it behind us,
Okay.
and then I guess start heading towards the exit of the town, towards the gate, if there is a gate.
There is the Southern Road.
Yeah, try to meet up with Deverall. I imagine
Right.
go through that gate to get back to
So
Elmwood.
as you guys start traveling back towards that gate, the dawn is starting to rise. You can see it's not quite up all the way, but you can see the sun starting to shine from behind the mountaintops. And as you get out to the gate, you do see Deverall mounted on Raider, circling around. He has a group of soldiers with him. And when he looks up and sees you, he notices it's just you two and a third mount. So nice of you to make it. Where's Lysander?
And for us.
I think that rat bastard took off with our money.
What?
We
Yeah.
don't
What
know.
do you mean?
He was with you when you took off on your horse and ran away from us. We don't know where
Yes.
he's at.
As we entered the city, he quickly departed the horse. I turned to see why. I saw something in his face I didn't understand. He looked at me like I'd betrayed him and then disappeared. I would hope he would reunite with the both of you and be here this morning so that he could explain himself.
I have not seen him. He has not seen us. And if he has seen us, he has not come anywhere close to us. That young lady said that there was 3 horses for us 3, but there's only the 2, as you see.
You see him ponder that for a moment. And he just looks up and says, very well.
And how are you feeling today, Deverall?
And when he looks at you, his eyes start to glow just a little bit.
And then you hear,
He says, ready to destroy my enemies.
oh, I really think you might. Yeah. Yes.
It will be a 2-hour ride before we get there. He turns and raises his hand and casts aid on Rizal, Klaus, and Raider. You all have 5 temporary hit points that'll last 8 hours.
Okay.
The Klaus is up to 80. Rizal is up to 77, lucky number.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys begin to ride out back to Elmwood. During this ride, I'm going to use a channel divinity and replace that spell slot. Hey, those 6 soldiers, JD, they're on mounts too.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't bother to put them on the
Okay,
mounts.
perfect.
They're-
That's perfect.
Yeah. I figured basically
All right.
you would have gotten knights from the church because the soldiery
Yes, I would
is
have.
unusable right now.
Correct. All right. So I've got the screen, the map set up where that is. What was that distance again, JD? You know what I'm asking about? 215?
Let's see, there's search. Oh, there it is. I got you 180 feet away from him.
Okay, 180 feet. Okay. I don't believe anyone has a passive perception higher than what that was rolled. I still got that written down. All right, you, JD, you can see them approaching now.
Okay.
Hold on, let me roll a perception check for Deverall, who's leading, because he would be looking. And that's not going to do it either. Okay.
Yeah, I assume that you're not like trying to be stealthy or anything about it either. So.
I mean, we're riding horses down a path. It's kind of hard to be stealthy.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, in that case, he lights an arrow, fires it off into the air, and then he will
Up
use
into the
his.
air? A signal arrow?
Yes.
Okay, everybody sees an arrow fired from about 180 feet away.
I dismount and get into the woods and hide.
Well, hold on. Once that arrow goes up, everybody roll initiative.
Ooh, I got a 12 plus 4, so it's 16 for Klaus.
All right, you tied Deverall, but you go before him because of your dex. And they're both at 16. Okay. Roselle, roll initiative.
I rolled a 1, so that's a 4.
Oh my God.
Total.
Okay. JD, go ahead and roll me initiative for Dalton.
18 plus 2, 20.
Dalton's a 20. Okay. Roll me initiative for Jamie.
Also a 20.
Now roll me one for Valen. And if you say 20, somebody else is rolling it.
No. Valen has a higher dex though. 17.
17. Roll me initiative. Oh, never mind. He shares your initiative. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the initiative tracker. Who's got the higher dex? Dalton, you already set it up.
Yeah, they have the same modifier and everything, so.
And give me a roll for Emrys.
6.
Ah, he actually worse than Roselle. Okay, go ahead and add him into the initiative.
Yep. Actually, I'm slightly better than Raziel. Raziel only got a 4.
That's right.
Okay. That's a whole lot in the initiative tracker that we don't need.
It'll skip over it all. All the zeros.
Okay, fair enough. All righty, Sir Dalton, it's your turn. What do you wish to do?
Well, seeing the arrow, he's going to begin riding towards that area.
Rocky, I'll be right back. Just moving quick, all right?
Okay. Sir Jamie. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Inquisitor Valen.
He's going to use his action to make it fail.
Okay. You need to roll me a stealth check. Oh, no. That'll make him he just turns invisible.
Yeah.
I believe that's a bonus action. I believe that's a bonus action. Nature's Veil.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check real quick. Nature's Veil, feature. As a bonus action. Yep. Okay. So yeah, he will bonus action become invisible and then hold his action till something comes in range.
He should be in range. You said he has sharpshooter. He's in range.
Oh yeah, longbow is 600 feet. Yeah, you're right. Shit. Okay. In that case, he's just gonna he'll turn invisible and then take a shot.
Okay.
Does that make him come visible again?
Yes. But he gains advantage on the attack because he's
Okay.
invisible.
I think he's just gonna shoot at the leader there. He's gonna shoot at you.
Sounds good. Just a regular shot or a sharpshooter shot?
Sharpshooter.
See, those are things that we need to know, buddy.
Yeah.
So that's -5 to your attack.
Yep. 17 plus 9 is 26.
That hits. Roll damage. And you are now visible.
Yeah. So you'll take 20 points of damage, 3 of which is radiant.
Okay.
If that matters.
So 20 total.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. Okay. And you'd moved. That was your bonus act. Do you have another attack?
I do.
Okay. This one is not at advantage.
Right. Ooh, that's a nat 1.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah.
Give me your critical fail table.
Okay.
His bowstring might have just broke. Pulling back so hard to get another hard shot.
Okay. Let's see here. Go ahead and roll a percentile dice.
Okay. I have some of them handers. 76.
Okay. Let me just look that up. 76. And that's a ranged weapon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Fumble. Weapon attack, spell attack. Huh, this is a different table than I thought. Okay. You said 67?
76.
76, sorry. You must succeed on a DC 10 Dex or fall prone.
Okay.
Okay.
He should be fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's 11 plus 8, 19.
19. Okay, beautiful. So, whose turn is it now?
Klaus.
It is now Klaus's turn.
Well, Klaus's turn, y'all. Well, what I'm gonna do here, you see what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump off of my horse here. I'm gonna go 5. Get up on this side. 5, 10, 15, 20.
That's that area is difficult terrain, remember?
The woods?
The thick woods like that, where it's all clustered together, yeah. That's difficult terrain.
15. Right there.
Okay.
That's my movement. As my bonus action, I'm gonna hide in the thickness. That's a 12 plus 10 is a 22 to hide.
Gotcha.
And as my action, since the applications last for a minute, I am going to dip my dagger into the serpent's venom.
And Serpent's Venom is equipped. Okay. Gotcha, sir. Thank you. Anything else out of Klaus?
Nope, that's my movement, my bonus action, and my action.
Okay. Who's next?
Overall.
Deverall gets hit with this arrow. Bam! And he sees the ranger. And he grins ear to ear as he moves Raider up 60 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And now I believe you're within 120 feet of me? Oh, yeah, you are. Where is he at on the map? Did I just run past him?
The dragon's 75 feet from you.
I don't care about the map. I'm looking for the ranger. Where's the ranger at? It shot me.
He's almost
I
directly
see him.
south of you there.
He is exactly
He is 110 feet away from you.
110
Perfect.
feet.
I'm going to bonus action Hex, and then I'm going to Eldritch Blast him twice.
Nice.
I think Hex is only 60 feet.
Is it?
I believe so. Let me double check.
Mm-hmm. 90 feet.
90 feet. Okay, well, I've got more movement out of Raider, so I'm going to use it. That'll work. And I'm going to bonus action Hex and blast him.
Okay.
So, spell attack plus 7. 16 plus 7 is 23.
Yeah,
That's
hits.
1.
You just roll a nat 20.
Wow.
All right.
Sorry, folks watching at home. That was my excited face. Yes, that is a nat 20. So, D10, D6. This is the first shot. 7 plus 6. There's a 7. There's the 6. So that's 13. Let me write this down over here. The second shot is 16 plus whatever I roll. And not bad, 5 and 5. 10 more. Let me mark off the spell slot. That's the first level. And that's going to be a total of 39 damage
Jesus.
to Mr. Balin.
62
That's 30, 3 from 8.
53. Holy
He is at
yeah,
he is at that.
Yeah, he's at 53.
Okay. And that's Deverall's turn.
Okay.
That was my action, bonus action. Yep. That is Deverall's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna roll perception for Thunderous and just see if he figures out what the fuck's going on. With
Not
an
yet.
8, he is fucking it up.
Nothing has been loud enough that would gather Emerson's attention.
Yeah.
Other than, actually, no. No. When the arrow went up, a door burst open. It's one of the soldiers. And he says, "They've returned." And he slams the door shut, leaving you in there with the 2 guards and the town jailer,
Okay.
who kind of looks up wide-eyed like, oh. Now, yeah, Emerson, it's your turn. What would you like to do, if anything, at this moment?
I'm gonna attempt to persuade the jailer to help me out here.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let's see my yeah, with my 0 persuasion. Let's see how this works. Well, 16, not bad. I look to him and say, "The rescue is coming. Now would be an opportune time to make a move."
Are you speaking to the jailer or to the Tyrite?
To
The
jailer.
Tyrian soldier? To the jailer?
Yeah.
And you see him looking nervous. And he looks at the soldiers, and they're staring at him. They draw their swords like, "Shh,
Right.
you sit there." And he's like, you can tell he's thinking about it, but he's like, "Oh, fuck, I don't know. He's like, not yet. I can't do shit yet." Raziel, it's your turn, sir.
All right. Let's see if I've got this action economy down here. So I'm going to move up about 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to about there. As with Shadow 2.0 in tow.
All right.
I will have Hawk fly on his own accord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right to about there. As my bonus action, I am going to cast Branding Smite.
Oh.
I'm going
Very
to
nice.
2 shots at the dragon.
At the dragon?
Or at the what's the one that's attacking us now? The
ranger.
The ranger. That's what I meant. So I'm going to take 2 shots at the ranger.
Sorry if I'm moving y'all's map. I'm just trying to get everything in sight where I can see. Okay.
Am I in range?
Okay.
Am I in range of the ranger though?
What's your max range? And what are you shooting with?
With Mollywop is 120, I believe.
120?
Yeah.
He's 160 feet from you.
Yeah, you're going to have to move that horse up further than that, buddy. You can get there. You can get there, but you have to move your horse further down.
I will move him an additional. Let's see if he's 160.
Basically, you need to ride down there next to Deverell.
Yeah, I don't want to put myself in range though quite yet, so I will. I'll have. Shit! I just kind of wasted that.
Sounds like you need to get in range.
Yeah, but if I get
Well,
in
it's
the
a
range,
concentration spell, so you can hold it until you're ready to attack.
okay. Well, that's what I'll do then. And then, let's see. Where on the map, I'm trying to see where the ranger is. Is he?
Look south of the gold dragon.
Oh, I see.
He's
I see.
Mike,
perfectly blended in because he's a green dragon.
Mike, let me give you a bit of advice. You're already in his range.
Yeah.
He can beam off on you all day from where he's at. Imagine Rafe sitting atop a tree.
Okay. Well, then I will go ahead and use my action, I guess, to move closer, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right about there. I'll have these guys keep up pace with me. And so that's my action, my bonus action, my movement, and that's, believe me, and I'll be holding Branding Smite as a.
You haven't used an action, sir. That's your movement and your bonus action. What action did you take?
My bonus action was casting Branding Smite.
Branding Smite. What's your action?
Well,
you haven't taken
my
one yet.
movement was 30, and then my action was moving 30.
The horse's movement
You
is
haven't
60.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, the horse.
You're on a horse, bro.
Sorry, man. Okay, so yeah, so that my movement is 60. I forgot I was on a horse. Sorry, horse. And am I in range now? Let's see.
If you click the 3 dots that come up when you click on your character, it'll actually just show you specifically.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's see.
You're 130 feet away currently.
133.
130.
So you need to move up 10 more feet.
Right. Well, I'll move up 10 feet, and so now I'm 20, but that was my
movement and your bonus action. Now you have an action.
So I can't cast Branding Smite because I had to use the 10 feet as movement.
Why?
You're not using your movement. The horse is.
You're on a horse.
Oh.
You could technically, at this point, dismount for 15 feet.
Oh.
And then move another 15 if you wanted to.
Okay. Right. I'm not using
that. Would be an action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yep. I think this is actually the first mounted character I've ever had combat with, actually. Ever. Out of 400 sessions. So, okay. So at this point, I'll take 2 shots. My ammo is silver wallet ammo.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and take my 2 shots since I have Gunner as a feat.
Correct.
And
the first shot that hits has the Branding Smite effect on it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, first shot. 18, that is a 28 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Well, that's a hit. Okay.
This would be,
is there a saving throw for the Branding Smite? Or is that an automatic
the Branding Smite is when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, it's just a hit. It's a hit. So if I hit them, they do 2d6 additional radiant damage.
And
if they're invisible, they become visible.
They're branded basically and can't become invisible.
Again. Yeah, that's like exactly what you needed against him.
Oh, okay.
Is that it? Was that a sharpshooter shot or a regular shot, Mike?
That was just a regular shot.
So then go ahead and roll me your damage.
Okay.
For the first shot.
You should have made it a sharpshooter shot. So that is 13 for the shot.
Okay.
And the radiant. Oh, dude, double 6s. Look at that.
Ooh.
Nice. So that's an additional 12.
Yeah, additional 12.
So that's 25 plus your modifier is 5. That's 30. And I need you to make a, what is it, a strength saving throw on the walloping?
Yeah, it's a DC 10. It's not.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Ooh, he might not have made it. Let me see. His strength is 6 plus. Oh, he just barely made it.
Okay.
He got exactly a 10.
All right.
His strength is 6. Oh,
Yeah,
he's a
saving
skinny
throw.
little dragon. Okay. All right, that's your first shot. Michael, your second shot.
Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Natty 1.
Oh.
Your mollywop is jammed. It will take you a round to unjammer.
Do you want me to roll on the crit fail thing?
No?
Okay.
No, you actually have a weapon that if you roll a natty 1, something specific happens. It is jammed.
Okay.
It's a pearl jam.
It will take an... Oh, my brain. Oh,
Be jamming, man. Be jamming.
my brain. Okay, we will skip past the soldiers of Tyr, Boros, blah, 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 blah. We're back to the top of the round. It is Sir Dalton's turn.
Okay. Oh, let's see. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Dude, you're moving more spaces than 5 at a time, JD. I'm watching you crawl along. Come on, man. You said 45, move 10 feet, then you were like 50. I'm like, no, bro. Count the squares if you got to count them, and then just move to that spot.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Okay, any actions, bonus actions, Mr. Dalton?
I'm double checking now.
Huh.
Let's see. He was in 30 feet. Let's see. Damn, just outside of it.
Oh, you trying to champions command me again.
Uh-huh.
You're not going to have to ask today, buddy. That's all I'm saying. You're not going to have to ask today, pal. I'm coming.
Alright, well, he's gonna hold his action assuming that you're gonna charge, so.
Okay. So you have a reaction attack as I come into your melee range.
Correct.
Correcto. Okay. Anything else out of Sir Dalton?
Nope.
Sir Jamie, it is now your turn.
Jamie will ride up behind him and. Let's see. What's he gonna cast? He's gonna cast Death Ward on Sir Dalton.
Oh. Okay, you will make this a fight. I'm loving
Absolutely.
this. This is going to be fun. Okay, that is your action. Sir, do you have a bonus action for Sir Jamie?
Not at this time.
Okay. Inquisitor Valen, it is your turn.
Alright, he's branded, so he can't turn invisible, which sucks. 1, 2, 15, this is his favorite terrains.
Yeah, that's his movement.
I believe in his favorite terrain, difficult terrain doesn't.
It does not affect him. Correct. It's called land stride. Good job. You got 5 more blocks
3 more blocks.
or 3 more blocks. Correct.
30. Now the question is, does he want to return fire on the guy that shot at him, or does he want to shoot the big armored knight some more? I think he's going to return fire at Raziel.
Okay.
And this will be a sharpshooter shot.
Okay. So that's a +4 to your attack.
He has +9 total.
Yeah, -5. So that's a +4
No, he has
to your
+9.
attack.
No, he has +9 after.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So that's a 17.
My bad. All right. A 17 does not hit. That's shot number 1.
Okay. Next shot. There we go. 18 plus 9 is 27.
That's definitely gonna hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Come on, do better damage this time. 7 plus 4. So that's 11 plus 15.
26.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, Raziel, arrow, this glowing ranger in the treetops fires, and you just stuck under the first, and as you raise back up in the saddle, a second one hits you right in the abdomen. Bam! And it's deep.
All right. That puts me at 51.
Yes, it does. That is Inquisitor Valen. And he's moving his rifle. He has, 40 foot of movement, sir? Back him up a little smidge. You just moved him 45?
Yeah.
I got him. Okay, what is the Drake doing?
That's it. He's just moving. He doesn't have an action available to command him to do anything.
Oh,
So.
all right, thank you, sir. Sir Klaus, it's your turn, Sir Klaus.
So what I'm going to do right here, since I can cast it once a day without using a spell slot for the invisibility. I'm going to cast the invisibility on myself right here. And I'm going to
that is your action, sir.
Yes, and then for my movement, I'm going to right there and get right out of the tree line for the 15 feet. So all it is here is the free moving, right? All it is here is
regular movement, correct.
but I am invisible though, so they can't see me nowhere.
That's correct.
Okay, so for the bonus action, yeah, for the bonus action, I'm not gonna do I'll need to hide.
You can dash, disengage, or you have a cunning action, sir.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right on the tree line, invisible.
There you are, and invisible. That's your bonus action, and movement.
Correct.
Okay, it is Deverall's turn. As my bonus action, Deverall is going to enact his form of dread.
All right.
Let me roll this D10. 5 plus my level. I get 13 temporary hit points. Brings me back up to 88. And as my action, I'm going to Eldritch Blast the little glowing ranger again. Where is he? I know he moved. Okay, thank you for the highlight. Okay, 17 plus my spell attack is 7. 24, that's going to hit.
Yep.
Here's my damage on that, 10 and 3.
Okay.
That's 13. And that's going to be a 16 plus 7.
Also hits.
Okay. And what was my first one was 13. And my next roll is also 13, 10 and 3.
He dies.
And he does die. And so does his dragon.
Yep.
Wow.
And for my movement,
Well, happy
I'm
you.
not going anywhere. I'm going to circle back here to Rizal, showing all my soldiers who I am, and come back down and raise Raider up in the air. And Deverall, when he enacted his form of dread, his skull bursts into flames for a second, and as they fan down, he is a black metallic skull with eyes of fire and a crown of flames, staring back at everybody. And he raises his raider up in the air, circling his battle axe for his next charge. Dun, dun, dun. Imris Ronan, you have now heard shots. And you know battle is engaged outside. What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna try to strength out of these restraints.
Oh, okay.
Probably not gonna do for shit, but we'll try.
Okay.
13. Probably not gonna do it.
No, that's not going to do it, pal.
Yeah.
Any bonus action? You want to animate your hair, move your shadow, anything like that?
Oh yeah, I suppose I could do that. Am I chained to the wall?
No.
Okay.
No, you're not chained to the wall. Your arms are shackled in those, what they're called is wizard cuffs behind your back.
Yeah. No, he's too far away. I think I will animate my shadow and have it actually step around me and step through the bars.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attempt to intimidate the Tyrites.
The Tyrites or the guy with the key?
Yeah, probably easier to intimidate the jailer. Yeah, good point.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an intimidation check.
A 5.
Okay, he got a 9. Clean roll. He sees your shadow creep away from you unnaturally through the bars, and he drops the keys on the floor and just takes off out the door past the Tyrites. They're yelling, "Hey, man, where are you going?" He's hauling at.
Yeah.
He's like, "Fuck this. I didn't sign up for none of this shit." Boros is like, "This is your last chance to save yourself. Free us now." Go ahead and roll me an intimidation check for Lord Boros.
Gotta find this shit.
Okay. Oh yeah, go ahead and roll our. Let me get these soldiers up here. Oh, I can't move them as a group. Okay, never mind. Never mind those guys. They're not important.
His intimidation's a little better.
Should be.
Oh yeah, 18 plus 3, you got a 21.
21. Okay, let me roll this. Let's see how loyal these Tyrites are. 8. They look at each other, and one's like, the whole damn army of Mullmasters probably at our gate. And the other one looks at him and says, but these children and refugees. And he says, man, I'm just a fucking soldier here. You do what you want. And he doesn't do anything with the keys. He just runs out the door leaving the one soldier in there by himself. And he's turned and he's looking at both of y'all, and you can tell he's scared. He's scared. He is scared. Raziel, your turn.
All right. So before I forget, let me just move up Hawk 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's still 30 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Move Shadow 40 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 40. I'm going to move Raziel on his horse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down to here. Actually, that will I'll put it up here. And I'll take 2 pot shots at the nearest guy, who I believe is Sir Jamie.
The one in the front is Sir Dalton.
Sir Dalton. Okay. Yeah, let me go ahead and take 2 shots at him with sharpshooter.
Okay.
With my pistols, because my rifle is jammed.
Okay.
Okay. And here we go. So the first pistol shot is a 16.
Miss.
That pings off of his armor.
All right. And the second shot is a -5. That's a 17.
Also pings off of his armor.
Yeah.
Any bonus action?
Bonus action. Let's see here. Yes. Let's cast. Sorry. Let's see. Let me. I don't want to. No. No, I don't have anything that I can do.
Okay.
No, I don't think there's anything.
That's your movement. That's your action. And you are last in the order of those that count. So, Sir Dalton,
Okay.
you see directly in front of you this knight that you battled or was attempting to battle last time that fled. His head burst into flames, and when the flames recede, you see this terrifying crown-wearing skull visage. You know Bane is here. It is, you feel it. And it looks like you're charging.
Yep.
He's like, get that motherfucker. All right, brother. That's your movement. Go ahead.
Let's see. I think he's probably just going to try to hit you normally first, because I don't think he's going to hit with a +4 on the Great Weapon Master, so he's just going to use his maul with +9. 18 plus 9 is 27.
That's gonna hit.
For 8 points of damage.
All right.
Let's see, that's the
Does he
first
have
one.
any more attacks?
So say yeah, he'll get his second attack here. 14 plus 9 is 23.
That's gonna hit as well.
Okay. Another 13 damage.
Ooh, good. That one hurt the baby a little bit. Ouch. Okay, he's there to play. He is there to play. All right.
Alright.
Oh yeah, you can remove Inquisitor Valen from the initiative order.
Oh yeah, I'll just drop it to 0 because I didn't want to take him off the battlefield. I wanted to leave him there as a marker, so.
No worries, no worries.
Alright. Jamie. Gonna charge Raziel.
All right.
He's gonna come at you with his lance.
All right.
25 will hit.
I will have, since it's a melee attack, I'll have that rolled at disadvantage because of the still defender.
The second roll was a 19 plus 7.
A 19 plus
Go ahead and
1.
roll. Go ahead and
7.
roll damage.
Yeah.
That's a 26 in total.
Ooh, damn,
Okay.
I just maxed that one.
So, well, wait a minute. What did you roll the first time? Because you take the low roll.
The first time it was 16 plus 7.
So 23.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll reaction with the shield.
Okay. You missed. Any bonus action for Sir Jamie?
Yeah, he's gonna use his shield master to bonus action attempt to push him down.
Okay. That will be a contested strength roll.
Yes.
Raziel against Sir Jamie.
19 plus 3, 22.
Okay.
22.
Raziel?
I got that beat with the 5.
Nice.
We're trying to get the lower, right?
Yeah. The lance glances off your magical shield as you react, but he turns quickly, his horse in his saddle, and uppercuts you right across the shoulder and just tips you off of your horse and onto the ground prone.
All right, so now I'm prone, is that right?
Yes.
Correct.
You are dismounted and prone.
Nice.
Do I take
Nice
any damage
move
from being
there.
dismounted?
Do you what?
Do I take any damage from being dismounted?
Technically,
No,
it
you're
is
just
a
not
fall, so
It's a fall of 5 foot. You know what? Make a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
to see how well you landed after being knocked off your horse.
15.
15. You take no damage. You manage to tumble with the fall. So you teeter off of the horse, and as you hit the ground, you roll, absorbing the shock of falling off of the horse, but you are laying there prone.
Yeah, this is when role playing and in real life, I actually have merged my PLF training into my role playing.
Yes, very much. Okay, Sir Jamie, anything else?
no, he's done. Klaus's turn.
Okay, Klaus.
Oh wait,
Sir Klaus, it's your turn.
I'm going to do the 60 foot of moving.
Okay.
Be right there for the 60 foot of moving.
Okay.
So that was my action for my movement. My bonus action dash. And as an action, I am going to give. That's it. I'm gonna shit. Can I have more movement to use my action?
You can.
If you
Okay, then I'll,
continue to move, that will be your action to move. Yeah.
Yep.
then I'm gonna do that. 5. That's the range. 5, 10, 15. Let's say that's
That's as far as
25.
you're gonna get because it's difficult terrain from
Yeah.
there.
I might be able to get one more here. I made it here. I was at the edge of the woods. And I'm still invisible, so I'm good to go. All right, that's my action.
Overall.
My turn.
On the car. Actually, I'm probably not public here. We can get into my house.
Okay.
You'll hear that.
Who's starting?
All right, come on. I know.
Oh, my truck is take off.
Oh, I don't hear your shot. Where are you going?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, it's Deverall's turn. Okay. Well,
You go hot by?
Be careful. I love you.
Oh, you should.
I'm just making a decision here. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to swing at who is that? Dalton? Dalton's his name?
Yeah, the one on the raptor is Sir Dalton.
I can't make this shit up, boys.
God damn.
I can't make this shit up.
Natty, natty, 20. Natty, natty, 20.
I sense a smite.
That is going to be at a second level divine smite. We're going to knock that off. Let me roll damage for this. Fuck it. That's 3 to 1, 2, 4. It's going to be 48. So hold on. Let me add this up. 48 is 32. That's that. And then, okay, does he have any resistance to radiant damage or anything like that?
Check.
I guess I need to know that. I rolled 5, 3, and 8 on the first 3. I got one more coming. Hold on.
Nope, he's resistant to fire, and that's it.
Okay. So that's 32 plus 16 more. And my last 8, hold on, 3. So that's 19 more. That'll be 1.
51.
Okay, 50. No, that's 51 before my strength modifier and everything, which is a plus 7. So that's 58.
Holy shit.
58. And now I am going to bonus action shove with my shield. Contested athletics checks. You versus me, JD.
Yeah.
I rolled a 17 plus 10. That's going to be a 27.
You beat me because I only rolled a 7 plus 3 strength.
So I knock Sir Dalton off of his horse or dinosaur. I will rise up into the air and send my second attack down with advantage. And with advantage, that's 14 plus 8. That is
That'll hit.
22. And we'll use another second level smite on that. What the hell? So that'll be 48. Here come the first 3. 7, 8, and 2. 15, 16, 17. Plus 2, 19, plus 7 is another 26. That's 4. That's 84. So he's down to 10.
Jesus.
Raider's going to attack with advantage because he's prone. And Raider's going to miss.
Okay.
And that's my action. Bonus action. Oh, I need you to roll a saving throw.
Yeah, against fear.
Wisdom saving throw, yes. DC 15 or be frightened of me. I'd be scared anyway.
Let me see. Might be.
He should have a good save. He's a pally.
Yeah.
Just depends on what his wisdom score is. I know he's proficient. He'll have his charisma modifier to the save. I mean, he should be able to do it pretty easy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So
We'll see.
it's 5 plus 2.
Unless he rolls like shit.
Plus 7 total. What's the DC?
15.
Okay. Oh yeah, 19 plus 7. He's good.
Okay, he is not frightened.
Like,
Emrys Ronan,
Not too loud, bro.
it is your turn.
I'm going.
I'll send my shadow over to pick up the keys.
Oh, okay.
Does the guard do anything in reaction, or?
And the guard is scared as shit, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Let's see. He's either going to attack out of fear or run out of fear. 50-50. 50 up, he runs. 50 down, he attacks. 61. He runs out of the door.
Okay.
And your shadow picks up the keys. What does the shadow do?
Shadow's gonna walk over here and unlock the cell, and then I suppose I can use the rest of my action to go ahead and have me get unlocked.
Okay, well, I don't believe your shadow can manipulate the keys, and your hands are cuffed in wizard's cuffs. So, your shadow can pick up the item, and it can move the item. What do you want to do?
Well, in that case, I'll have him come down and give the keys to Boros.
Okay. Your shadow slides the keys and drops them into Boros' cell, who quickly starts fumbling through the key link, trying to find the one to open his cell.
Alright.
Raziel, it's your turn, sir.
All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stand up.
Okay. That's in difficult terrain. You have stood up.
All right. And I am. So is that as far? So that's my entire movement right there.
Yep.
I think
I
you
thought
get
it
like 5 feet, maybe.
Well, that's all I need. That's all I need.
I'm just going by the math, man. It's for the raw rule.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna touch Sir Jamie and cast Inflict Wounds
Ooh.
at first level. So
Okay. A spell touch attack.
that's right. And here we go. So let's do.
That's at disadvantage.
Why is it at disadvantage?
Spellguard shield. While holding this shield, you have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects, and spell attacks have disadvantage against you.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, the first one is 18 or a 10. Also, in all fairness, I rolled a natty 1 again.
Huh.
So the crit, let's
I'm like,
see
how do we want to
here.
handle that with a touch spell?
Well, it has it right here that, let me go roll. I rolled a 2. Hit an ally within 5 feet.
You just probably just killed your horse.
You slipped and fell back and touched the hind end of the horse.
Well, I mean, Shadow is within 5 feet of me. He's always within like 5 feet of me.
He's on the other side of the horse, according to the.
Well, then no one's in 5. Then no allies.
You don't have an ally within 5 feet of him.
Roll damage for your horse, Michael.
Okay. That is 3d10. To know him was to love him, and to love him was to know him. And let's see here. Yeah, here we go. Oh my goodness. Now I roll out. So that's 17 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, horse.
As you reach out to touch this mounted priest, your horse panics and bumps into your way. And your hand lays right up on its shank, and it whinnies up into the air, and you just see the life sucked out of it as a husk of a carcass drops dead.
All right. Well, that was my action and my movement.
Yeah, that was your action.
Now I'm going to have Shadow, who can move up to 40 feet, run up to Sir Jamie and make an attack.
Horse empowered Rend. That's the dude that killed Shadow too. So yeah, get him.
Yeah.
Get him, Shadow.
And let's see here. So here we go. 3 plus 3. That's a 7.
That's not going to do it.
No. That's my bonus action. That's my action. I'm going to make sure that I keep in mind that Hawk, I'll have him fly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. Still 30 feet above us. And that's my other one. And that's me.
Okay.
Yep.
And that returns us to the top of the round. Sir Dalton.
Yeah.
This dreadful black night just brought the fucking pain. And you're on the ground. You barely avoided his hoofs of his war charger. It's your turn. What are you doing?
So yeah, he's gonna stand up. And then I need to check lay on hands to see. I believe it's an action. Check. As an action.
It is an action.
Okay. Well, he will dump all 50 points of his lay on hands
Smart man.
into himself.
Smart man. Okay, he's back up to 60 hit points.
Now he's going to use 5 feet of movement to remount.
Okay. Any bonus action?
doesn't need to do that. Don't think any of his spells are bonus actions. Nope, he's good.
Okay. That is Sir Dalton. Now it's Sir Jamie.
Yep. So, Sir Jamie drops his lance on the ground and draws his warhammer. Let's see. Ooh. Actually, yeah, he'll draw his warhammer still, but for an action, he's going to go ahead and cast Banishment on Raziel.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right. What's the roll?
DC is
that for?
16.
Is it charisma or wisdom?
Let me double check.
If my memory serves me right from Bjorn, I believe it is a wisdom.
It is.
Charisma saving throw.
What's that?
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Okay. So as a reaction, I'm going to use my Flash of Genius.
Does that work on saves?
Yes, it does. That's what it's for.
Specifically for saves.
So go ahead and roll you a D8 there, Mr. Michael, I believe.
What it does, it gives me my
A bonus.
It gives me +5 to my saving throw.
Okay. So
with that being said, that would make it a 21.
and he is not banished. Flash of Genius.
All right.
Yeah,
That was Michael. Might I say that was genius?
Yes, so Flash of Genius is I've got it right here.
Get you some.
There you go. Flash Genius, at 7 level, you gain the ability to come up with solutions under pressure when you or another creature you can see within 30 feet makes you have an ability check or a saving throw. You can have a reaction to add your intelligence modifier to the roll.
Very nice.
I've got a 20 intelligence, that's a +5, so I rolled a 16, +5 is 21.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my reaction. That is not Shadow's reaction.
No, that is your reaction, correct?
Yeah.
Sir Jamie, anything else?
Yeah, he's gonna touch the symbol on his plate and summon a knight.
Is that an action or bonus action?
Bonus action. Plate of Knight's Fellowship.
Okay. Could you explain to the people listening at home and to all of us how that ability works?
Yep.
Whether it's a spell, a bonus action, a piece of armor, whatever it is that you're doing here.
Yeah. So let's see. Knight's Fellowship. Here we go. Come on, load. Alright, there we go. While wearing this armor, you can use a bonus action to summon the spirit of a warrior to your aid. The spirit's corporeal form manifests in an unoccupied space of your choice within 30 feet of you, and it uses the knight's stat block. Spirit disappears.
So that's another magic item use. Is what's going on here?
Yeah.
Just clarifying. Okay.
Spirit disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or after 1 minute, whichever comes first. Spirit is an ally to you and your companions in combat. The spirit shares your initiative count but takes its turn immediately after yours. Spirit obeys your commands, no action required by you. If you don't issue any commands, the spirit takes a dodge action and uses its movement to avoid danger. Once this bonus action
Okay.
is used, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
Okay, so you've used your summon knight feature from your armor, and a knight appears, looks like behind Raziel.
Yep, he's gonna go ahead and attack.
And that, I believe, concludes your turn.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. The knight just rolled a nat
Sir
1.
Klaus, you're up.
Oh, is it the Klaus turn?
It is the Klaus turn. You are invisible in the woods,
Okay.
and you're... Okay, I see you.
What I'm going to do here for the turn of this one, I'm going to cast for the slow at the second level on the Sir Dalton and the Sir Jamie and the Sir Jamie's horse and the Sir Dalton's dinosaur and that knight that just got summoned up over there, right over there. I'm gonna summon the slow on them. So
Okay, what is your DC, sir?
for the DC, it got to be a DC wisdom of a 15.
It's 14, sir.
14. Boy, that's right. We just figured that out, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Okay, so in order, Sir Jamie, roll your first saving throw, please.
Let's see, 18 plus 8, so 26.
Okay, Sir Jamie saves. Roll for the Allosaurus. Let me pull its stat block real quick. Un momento. Bum, bum, bum. There it is. Bum, bum, bum. It has a 12 wisdom. Okay, go ahead and roll.
An Allosaurus has a 12 wisdom.
I know, that's what I just said. Wow.
That is one wise dinosaur.
Right?
Yeah.
Its intelligence is only 2, but
Well, it's 6 because it's a summoned mount, but yeah.
If it was that wise, it would have seen the ice age.
that's true. That is true. He does have a 6 intelligence. His wisdom doesn't change, though, for being summoned.
Yeah.
So what'd you roll, man?
Plus 1 modifier, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I got 13.
He failed.
He fails. The Allosaurus is slow.
Okay.
Okay, now let's move over. Sir Jamie, give me a wisdom saving
Sir
throw.
Dalton's turn. Jamie already did his.
No, Dalton passed. I told you what order to go in. Dalton was first, then his Allosaurus, now Sir Jamie.
Nope. 11 plus 8 is 19.
Okay, Sir Jamie passed. Let me pull up the war horse. Never mind, I have one right here. He also has a
plus 3
wisdom.
for being in range of. Not plus 3, plus 2 for being in range of Sir Dalton.
What's that?
The aura of courage from, or protection, whichever one, from Sir Dalton gives him another plus 2.
Okay, well, what did the horse roll? Or what did Jamie roll?
Jamie
Oh,
passed.
Jamie
I was talking about the Allosaurus thing. Because the Allosaurus was 13, plus the 2 would be 15.
Ah. Okay. All right, the Allosaurus is not slowed. Go ahead and give me the horse.
The horse rolled a 7, plus 2, plus whatever its wisdom bonus is.
Okay, the horse failed.
Okay.
Give me the knight. Actually, let me pull up knight 5e.
Pretty sure he fails.
What'd he roll? Yep.
2 is 8 plus his
So
0 wisdom. So yeah, he's slow.
so Jamie's horse and the knight are both slowed.
Yep.
And you are no longer.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I still have movement. As my bonus, I'm gonna move here, 5, 10, and I'm going to come out and hide as my bonus action.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
13 plus 10 is a 23.
And what am I writing your stealth at? Here it is. All right, you boosted that up from a point from last time. All right, stealth check for 23 there. All righty, where are we at? That is Klaus. It is Deverell's turn. I am going to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
You did it like a WWE superstar.
And I'm going to attack Dalton with it. 15 plus 7 is 22. So that hits.
Yep.
For 4 plus 4, 8 damage. And then I'm going to use my action to lay of hands myself. And I have 35 to spend. I'm going to a max. Let's see, 95 is my max. Minus 67, what I have. So that would be boom. I'm going to use 28 out of my 35, leaving me 7. And I am back to full hit points. And I would be smiling year to year if I had flesh on my face right now.
No flesh on the face.
But it's just the grinning black skull.
So let's face it.
That is my action. That is my bonus action with the spiritual weapon. And here comes Raider is going to kick, rear up and try to kick. And a 5 plus 6 is not going to do it. He misses. He pings off of this knight's shield. And that is all for Deverell.
Hey, Deverell, would it be fair to say that you just had a face off?
Let's face it, that's horrifying. I'm here all the
Dagger! Oh, shit. I can't reach it. I can't.
So Emrys is waiting
Emrys
patiently for Boros to.
Okay. Boros begins fumbling with the keys. And he finally finds the right key because he wasn't shackled up. And he unlocks his cell and he steps out and he's starting to walk past. And he looks at you and he keeps walking. What do you wish to do? He is searching. He is opening cabinets in this place. He's looking for his weapons. What do you wish to do?
Hey, are you gonna let me out or what?
Is that a persuasion or an intimidation check?
Neither. It's just a question.
And he looks at you and goes, and who are you again? And then he fumbles through and you see him smile as he picks open a trunk and he pulls out this large tower shield and then this bronze spear. And he looks like he's about to leave. So far it's all been free talk.
Yeah. I'm going to attempt to persuade him. I'm the guy whose shadow just let you out. With a 19.
Ooh. Nice. And at that, he stops and he's like, you see him set the spear down, reaches over and picks the keys back up, and he starts fiddling, trying to unlock your door. Clink, 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 click, click. And he opens the door, turns, picks up his spear, and begins to walk. And he slowly cracks the front door and peeks out. Raziel, you can step free of your. Yeah, wait. I'm sorry. My bad. Emrys, you are still bound with your hands behind your back.
Yeah.
But what would you like to do? You've convinced him to unlock your door.
Yeah. Did he leave the keys in the cell door?
$95. Yeah, he did.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over and position my hands so that I can sort of try to manipulate him a little bit. And
Make me just a straight dexterity check with the assistance of your shadow.
okay. 15.
Not going to do it.
Okay.
You're trying. Your shadow, like, is flicking through keys hanging out of this cell door, and you're trying to position your shackles on the keys, and it's just, you're having a hell of a time.
Yeah.
Now, Raziel.
So you were about to say something about I have the opportunity to do what?
No, I'm sorry. I was talking to JD.
Oh,
It's your turn.
okay.
It's your turn.
All right. All right. So I'm going to take 2 pistol shots at, I believe that's Sir Jamie in front of me,
Correct.
at regular shots, but with walloping ammo.
Okay. Trying to knock him off his horse here.
Try to knock him off his horse. And
Okay.
see how he likes that. Pistols here. That's a 19.
That does not hit.
I think he's got a 21 thing.
Yeah.
And a 28.
That does hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So he needs to make a DC save, a strength save, DC 10.
$19.
Yeah. And
Okay.
the damage is 1 plus 6, 13 points.
It's how many?
13.
Thank you, sir.
And I'll have Shadow
Okay.
do that and take a bite out of crime.
Force empowered rend. Okay.
Yeah, and so that is 11.
That's not going to do it.
Yeah, and that's my action. That's my bonus action. I don't want to really move because I don't want to have an opportunity attack. I believe that's me.
Okay. The knight who is clumsily slowed. It is your turn.
To attack.
Okay. He only gets one.
Yep. Let's see, 15 plus 5,
This is the
that's
top-
20.
This is the soldier of the tier.
No, it's a summoned knight.
Oh,
It's the knight that he summoned from his magical armor.
oh, gotcha.
Jesus Christ. He does a whole 5 damage.
I never even heard a roll to hit.
15 plus 5 is 20.
I
Okay.
shield.
He misses. And we go back to the top of the round with that, I believe.
Yep.
Yep.
He's already making money though.
Okay. Well,
Third, Dalton. It is your turn.
yeah. Let's see. He's had about enough of this shit.
We're making money.
He's gonna use his precise strike.
People are like, they're giving us
Once per
$5
turn,
for
when you make a weapon attack roll against a creature, you can cause the attack roll to have advantage. If the attack hits, you roll an extra you roll a d8 and add the number rolled as bonus to the attack's damage roll. He uses benefit a number of times equal to his proficiency bonus. Only expended if the attack hits. And he's gonna Great Weapon Master strike you with his maul. He'll miss.
Okay.
And then a regular attack, because you can't use precise strike twice. 13 plus 9 is 22.
That
I
hits.
think I've got a 23 AC.
He's not aiming for you.
He's attacking me.
Oh. Fine.
Yeah, the two paladins are fighting it out. They don't care about the rest of you right now.
Okay.
Plus 5. 11 points of radiant damage.
What was the total damage done?
11.
11. Thank you, sir. Sorry, it was glitching out. Wow, my kids' lemonade stands made $30 today, guys.
Oh,
They're
that's good.
they're out there making money.
Nice.
Capitalism.
I am impressed. So that's going to be 82.
Now
Okay.
go ahead and give half of that to the government.
Right, I'm going to teach them about taxes later.
Yeah, because that's a great life lesson.
Now it is.
Jamie.
That's it out of the Sir Jamie turn. Go ahead.
Yep. So, Jamie, attacking an unmounted opponent, gets advantage with his warhammer.
Correct.
11 plus 7 is 18.
18. That's going to miss.
Yep.
Actually, it's a wash. Oh, no, it's not. You just have your +5 to your armor. Okay, go ahead. 17 is going to miss.
Yep.
Was that it?
Yeah, he only gets one attack per round.
Oh, he's a priest.
Yeah.
Okay, he misses. Any movement or bonus action, Sir Jamie?
Yeah, bonus action. Let's- Yeah, he's gonna bonus action spiritual weapon at 5th level.
Okay. And who?
Huh. Maybe you got scared of that spiritual weapon. What form is it taking?
Probably a giant hammer because that's the holy symbol of Tyr.
That would hit the nail on the head.
Yeah. Don't have an icon for it though. So we'll just use the Shankla for now.
I think there's I think there's actually a hammer as part of like the Owlbear's standard tokens.
Let me see.
You know, part of their kind of like
Yeah, no, not seeing it. Not in the search function, anyway. So, anyway. And then that will roll to attack. So... Cast this turns on higher damage increases by 1d8 for every 2 summons in a second, so this will be 3d8.
What did you roll to hit?
I haven't rolled yet. I was checking to see what the modifiers were.
I'm sorry. That was my wife. Apparently, I know why my kids have been making money at the lemonade stand. They've actually been knocking on doors.
Oh.
I just had to shut that down. Like, what the? You don't do that. Oh, okay. So we were right in the middle of your bonus action when I got interrupted. What happened? What's going on?
So, he cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
At 5th level.
At 5th level?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a plus 8 to hit. It'll miss. That's 13.
Okay. And that is it for Sir Jamie, correct?
Yes. Klaus's turn.
Monsieur Klaus.
Okay, will I get a surprise attack if I do the teleporting?
I mean, you're invisible.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not, but he did hide, didn't he?
Yeah, he hit.
You don't need to teleporting. No one knows you're there. Oh no, you became visible. They do know you're there. So no, you will not get a surprise attack.
Even though I ran and hid?
But now they know you're there. So what you would have is advantage and a sneak attack, but you do not get your auto crit. No, there is no surprise anymore. If you'd have done that before you did anything else, I'd have probably given it to you. But you're hidden. You looks like you're in range to strike at anything you want to strike at. You do get your sneak attack. You do get your poison. And you haven't used anything else yet. Just movement, action, and bonus action also apply.
I'm going to run out the wood and jump on the back of the raptor and stab this dude here with my dagger.
Okay.
Because I was hidden.
Yes. Like I said, you still get sneak attack. You still get poison damage.
So 16 plus 8 or a 13 plus 8. I'll take the 16 plus 8, 24.
That hits.
Okay, so that he needs to make a that arm.
Constitution saving throw. You want to use your bonus action to apply Psychic Blades?
Yes, I do.
That's sir. Okay, there's your action, your bonus action. He does need to make a Constitution save against 11. The poison.
11.
Okay, go ahead and Sir Dalton, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
21.
Okay, so he'll take half damage from the poison. All right, John, go ahead and roll me damage.
I got 2d6 sneak attack, 2d6 psychic, and then half of 3d6.
Go ahead and roll the poison. Roll the poison for me first.
13.
Okay, so he'll take 6
poison.
And he's not poisoned. Oh, that's just a damage poison. Never mind.
12.
So 6 poison.
15. 17 plus 4. Another 21 altogether for the psychic, sneak attack, and the...
Okay. So that is a 28 damage. Oof.
I was at 25 out of 94.
I have 24. You were at 52 minus 28.
Okay.
So that will be 24. That was your action, bonus action, any extra movement, Klaus.
My cunning action is natural, isn't it?
No,
Yeah,
that's a
the
bonus action.
Okay. Then no, I'm gonna ride it out on the back of this raptor with this big paladin in front of me, holding on with a dagger. Like I stuck him. I'm holding on to him like a handle.
Okay, go ahead and give me a dexterity check. Por favor.
Oh, it's 11 plus dex 7, 18.
Yeah, you're up there. Okay, fair enough. All right, Deverall's turn. Rinse and repeat. First attack. 9 plus 8 is 17. That does not hit, but I will use my last channel divinity to add plus 10 to that, so that's 27. And it does hit. First level divine smite. Hey! 6 plus 7 plus 2 plus 7. So that's 13, 14, 15. Plus 7 is 22. He's down to 2. Contested strength from my shield shove. Oh, I didn't roll very good on this one. 13.
Okay. Uh, 17 plus his strength.
Okay.
So yeah.
So he stays on, and my last attack misses. 6 plus 8 is a miss. Now my spirit. Wait, I can't attack the spiritual weapon. Now Raider. And Raider rolls a 17 and hits his armor, but does not do anything. And that is Deverall's turn. Emrys Ronan. It's your turn.
Yep. I'm going to attempt to get out of these handcuffs again. Oh, that's better. 17 plus 3 is 20.
17 plus 3 is 20.
Yeah.
With your shadow's help, you finally find a key that slides into your shackles. And Lord Boros has already left out. You can hear the clang of shield and spear outside of the jail. But with an appropriate twist, the clink, that is your action. You have freed yourself. You have movement and a bonus action. So let's go down. What did I just accidentally move? Oh, something was dead. Okay. And here you are in the little highlighted building. You can put your token right at the highlighted building. Go ahead and put Boros out front too. He's fighting one of these guys or whatever. Couple of soldiers. There's Boros. And there's Emrys. And there's a little shady shade. All right. You have a bonus action and movement, sir. What do you want to do? Here, let me put these guys up here to fight down.
Bonus action. Let's... I'm gonna go ahead and cast my Fists of Fire. my turn. So now it's Raziel's turn.
Oh man. As my action, I'm going to cast second level Cure Wounds on myself.
Oh, yeah. Fuck it up.
Yeah. So that's intelligence. That's 15 back.
15?
Yeah,
Okay, I've got you at 66. Is that correct?
that's correct.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I'll command Shadow to attack Sir Jamie.
Okay.
My bonus is so that's a 19 to hit.
That hit. Nope, that misses.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong one. Looking at the wrong one.
And
Yeah, he's in full plate armor with a shield and like, yeah, he's pretty
yeah, he's
decked up there.
fortified.
Yeah, loaded up too.
And as my I don't want to do anything.
That's your action, your bonus action, movement.
Yeah, I'll stay there because if I move out, I'm
Okay, night with
that would be like 2 opportunity attacks.
yep, night with one action.
Okay.
He's just slowly swinging a sword.
Yeah, 19 plus 5 is going to hit. That's 24.
He's still shielded, and that is his armor class. Yep, that is going to hit.
I'll
He's
have
actually not
the
still
reaction
shielded.
of Shadow intervene.
Okay. Roll that at disadvantage, JD.
Yep. 17 plus 5.
That is not going to hit. And right as he swings his lumbering sword strike, Shadow leaps up and just kind of deflects his arm with his paws. Poof! And the swing goes wide. And you
He's
see
not
him
still shielded,
slowly.
though, because he does have his reaction, though, so he can use it if he wants to.
Who?
Raziel. He can shield himself again if he wants to, but he was
He's
not
already
shielded.
shielded.
No.
This is still the same round. Oh.
No,
I
but
see
he
what
had
you're
his
saying.
action, so.
Okay, do you want to use your reaction to cast shield and cause the miss, Michael?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so that is done. Now we're back to Sir Dalton, who is bleeding
close to dead.
everywhere,
Yeah.
especially from he has a shadow elf perched on his Allosaurus who just drove a dagger up into his spleen. He's bleeding profusely. Yeah, it's Sir Dalton's turn.
Yeah. And of course I was stupid and didn't give him any healing spells. Well, those are RO Vitality. Let's see what that does. Paladin spells. Spells the area moves with you use a bonus action to cause one creature in the area, including you, to gain 2d6 hit points. Yeah, so he's going to go ahead and use his action to cast Aura of Vitality, and then use his bonus action to use it to regain 2d6 hit points for himself.
What do you mean bonus action to use it? Aura of Vitality?
Yeah, until the spell
I don't
ends, the aura
think it
moves
works
with you,
that
centered
way.
on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, so he gains 8 hit points back.
He's up to 8.
He gained 8 more.
Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
that'll put him at 10.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes and yes. Okay, Sir Jamie, it is your turn.
Yep. Let's see. Sir Jamie seeing him bleeding out over there. Who has not really taken any damage at this point. I just gonna have to go over and touch him.
You'll have to move.
No, I know. I'm gonna healing word at 5th level.
Ah. How many 5th level spells do you have? You've
That's
already
his last
cast.
one.
Okay. He had 2
Yeah.
at 10th level?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and roll that. That's 5d4 plus your spellcasting mod.
So it's another 16 hit points.
Okay. All right, that is Sir Jamie. Sir Klaus, you are behind him. He is engaged. You have advantage, so you gain sneak attack.
Okay, for what I'm gonna do there, I'm gonna stab him again.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep the dagger in him and still hold on to it, and I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna grab him by the face and whisper in his ear, "Well, I really hope your God gives you justice."
Your words of terror take a whole minute to work.
I'm not talking about that.
Okay, okay, my bad.
I'm gonna
Rocky,
say,
I'll be right back. All right.
well, I hope your God gives you justice for when you meet him. And I cast inflict wounds at 5th.
Ooh, that is a constitution. Yeah, you have to make a touch attack roll.
Oh, 17 plus, what is that?
Whatever your spell modifier is.
That's a 3. So a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits.
That's 5d10.
Oh, what level did you cast it at?
3rd
The
level.
3rd, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, roll damage.
A 6, a 5, a 4, and a 7. 10, 6, 5. That's 25 and a 7. 30, 32 points.
Cool, he drops to 1 hit point.
That's
Word of death. Yeah. You reach around and whisper in his ear, and as you touch his neck, life just sucks out of him. He is a mere husk of himself, barely astride of this horse.
And can I use my offhand or the one I already got the dagger still in? Can I just press it into him for my offhand attack?
No.
You have not used your bonus action, so no, you cast a spell.
Okay, then
Yeah.
as my bonus
you cannot do that.
as my bonus action,
You can disengage, hide, or dash as a bonus action. It's your cunning action.
I am going to disengage and walk away.
He just hops off the
Into the
fucking beast and just saunters off.
I'm gonna.
All right, you got 3 blocks to move. Where are you moving? Okay. Okay.
It's Klaus's turn.
All right. So it is now Deverall's turn. It's rinse and repeat for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't make it up.
Did you? Oh my god. Seriously?
Dead seriously, I can't make it up.
Well, he's dead.
Deverall rears back and comes slamming down with his battle axe on this withered husk of a face of this dragonborn and just splits his head all the way to the clavicle. Then he rushes over and shield bashes Sir Jamie. I need a contested strength. So 17.
Mm, 18. Just barely.
Okay, you stay on your mount. And then I swing my axe directly beneath your horse's chest. That's a 16 plus 8. That's
The horse
24.
-2 is AC also being slowed.
Oh, he's hit. He's hit no matter what. And I'll burn. What?
Sir James got mounted combatant. He turns the horse so that you have to hit him.
Okay, and I do. I have hit you, and you catch a first level divine smite. And I can't make this up either.
Good Lord, man.
That's 14, 21 plus another 7. You turn and take the blow for your horse and take 28 damage, Sir Jamie.
Okay.
And I have you at 32. And that's Deverall's turn. And I'll knock that off. I use my bonus action. Okay. It is Emrys Ronan.
Yeah.
You see Lord Boros battling these 2 knights. What do you wish to do?
Kill him.
I'm gonna step up.
Who said that? Kill him?
Attempt to grapple this soldier.
Okay. Animating hair or what?
No, I'm just
how?
gonna grab him. I have burning hands right now.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
He did the fire fists.
Okay, so you know their armor class and everything. Go ahead.
Let's see. 10.
Yeah, I was trying to blow that warhorse right out from underneath him. Oh, I didn't even have raider attack. Okay, it's okay.
That'll be a hit.
Mulligans. Where are we at down here? Here we go.
So I did a whole 8 points of damage with the fire.
How many hit points do those guys have anyway?
19.
Okay. And what's their armor class?
16.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Let's see, contested strength roll with this guy. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, so I unfortunately don't manage to maintain the grapple. I just reach out, grab him by the neck, and then he like shrugs it off as he burns.
Okay. Well, give me. You already get the damage. Oh, do me one more favor. I need a wisdom saving throw out of Sir Jamie.
Oh, yeah. Uh, 16.
He's not terrified. He saved by 2. DC was 15. Okay. Amorous Ronan, do you have any bonus actions you'd like to do?
Nope.
Raziel, your turn.
All right. As my bonus action, I'll do Branding Smite.
Okay.
And I will take Sharpshooter,
Okay.
which is, I know is -5.
That's fine.
There you go. Okay. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And you shoot a hole right through his ass. Roll damage.
Okay, so that's +2. So that starts off with 16.
Okay.
15 shot adds 1. And my intelligence is +5. Okay, so
That's plus 15 to whatever. What's your damage?
well, also I get a +1 because of the infusion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's your straight damage? 1d10 plus 15 is 25 plus 1. That's 26. And now you roll your damage, sir. Your d10.
Yeah, 9. That's 15.
I already added the 15 in. So you just need to roll the d10. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
So that is a grand total of 26 plus 9. That's 35.
Huh.
You blow a hole right through his eyeball. As his body flips off of the mount. And his warhorse is spinning around. What do you wish to do? Do you still have another attack?
I will. Does the spiritual weapon and the
Yep.
The knight, the spiritual weapon.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's dead. The only thing left is his horsey.
Well, without being commanded, I'm not overly worried about that too much.
It is regaled in full plate barding. Just FYI.
You know, in case you wanted to take it.
Oh, well, let me do that then. Would that be a free action with a roll of like animal handling or?
Give me an animal handle. Yeah, since you still have an attack, I'll let you. You haven't used your bonus. I'll let you use your bonus action to attempt an animal handling.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's not too good. That's a 9.
Yeah, it bucks away from you and starts to run.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay.
Okay.
And that is Brazil. Klaus.
Oh,
Klaus, it is your turn, Klaus.
well, I'll be out of the combat.
I mean, there's still
Currently.
guards.
There's nothing.
Well, I'm going to walk back out of the woods right now and look at Devereux and say, well, you sure have changed a little bit. I like the new look. It fits what I saw you go through at the church.
He says our work is not finished.
Oh,
Destroy all of the Tyrites. Klaus, would you like to take any action, bonus action, or anything like that? Like
yeah, I want to.
walking and talking is free.
I want to check this body of this dead paladin real quick.
Okay, so you go ahead and begin to inspect. JD, that's you. I don't know what.
Yeah, so he has a +2 maul of justice. It deals holy damage, or radiant damage rather. That's all he's got.
Okay.
I'm definitely taking the big nasty maul.
Give me an Arcana check, Klaus.
That's a 19 plus whatever.
Well, what's your Arcana?
Plus 2, 21.
All right, you can tell by the look of this weapon that it's got glyphs of power carved into the head of this maul. You've seen magic weapons. You suspect that it may be magic.
Right. Hey, you might need to use this. And I grab it and chuck it up to Deverall. And with my last bit of movement, I start headed back towards the town, walking or running.
Okay. Deverall, as you chuck it to him, just kind of moves out of the way and let it hit the dirt road. He's already sending Raider into a charge. It's his turn. So Raider's going to move 120 feet. So someone give me 120 feet of measurement there if you could. Oh, wait, I can do that now. Never mind. Okay.
120 puts you like right in town.
Right in town. Okay. Yeah, I don't have line of sight on Boros or anybody, do I?
No.
Okay. So I'm just going to, that's my turn. Let me see. No, my action is I'll cast a first level Cure Wounds on myself
Are you
for
even
8
hurt?
hit points. What's that?
So are you even hurt?
Oh, a little bit.
Oh.
I'm not now. 8 hit points would have gave me, well, I'm still a little bit. I'm at 92. I'm almost full. I'm at 95.
Oh.
And I have 1 first level spell slot left. That's all. Okay. That's Deverall's turn. Emrys Ronan, it's your turn.
Okay. Gonna reach out and try to grapple this soldier again. 2 plus 7, that'll hit. So I'll roll the damage. Another 6 points of damage. And my strength roll sucked, so I just do damage to him, and he's not grappled.
He's what?
He is not grappled, but I did damage to him, so.
Okay, well, give me your damage roll.
He's got 2 hit points left.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, let me go ahead and give them some pop shots at you. 3 is not going to do it. And then this one's going to attack Boros. 3 is not going to do it. That's weird. Boros, go ahead and roll an attack roll if you'd like.
Ah, he got a nat 20.
Okay, well, that guy's dead. Well, roll damage. No, yeah, his weapon isn't that powerful. Go ahead and so it's 6 plus.
It's 6 plus 4,
What's
so
it?
that's 10.
So that's 10, and then roll another 6.
And I rolled a 1 on the roll, so.
Okay, so 11 on him.
Yep.
Okay.
That's just his first attack, though.
What's that?
So that's just his first attack.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Attack again then.
16 plus 8 will definitely hit.
Yeah.
For another 9.
For another 9. That kills him.
Yep.
Give me Boros' armor class and hit points.
Let's see. He has 22 armor class and 124 hit points.
Is that with the 2d6 you're about to roll?
For what?
He's equipped with a blood spear,
Oh,
and he just took his opponent to 0. Roll 2d6.
you're right. So add another 10.
So he has 134 hit points. Okay. And let's see. We're back to the top of the round. Klaus,
I didn't get my chance.
you didn't go, Mike?
No.
I am so sorry. Roselle, it's your turn.
All right. Do not forget about me.
I did. I apologize.
That's all right, brother. Look, I'm going to let's see here. Boom. Let's do that. Okay, and I'm going to move up 30 feet with Raziel.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I believe that puts me in range. Yes, I will take out my rope of entanglement.
Okay.
And yeehaw, yippee-ki-yay, I'm going to lasso the horse.
Cowboy this shit.
Okay.
What's
Some
that?
straight cowboy shit. Yeah.
So it's
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
yeah, it's a DC save, a deck save, 15.
Okay, a horse will have +1 to that save. I got it. Hold on. He rolled a natty 1.
91.
He
All
is restrained.
Restrained. And that being the case, I will use, let's see, that's my movement, that's my action. I think I've got 18 moves for bonus action, so I will hold off. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to calm him down when I get to him and try to do another animal handling. Like I want that horse.
Well, he is a trained mount.
Mhm.
And the fact that you now have him restrained, it's just a matter of moving your however many feet and 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
So you're not
I
going
can move within 5 feet of him, and then I've got him under control.
and then 5 foot of movement to mount him. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I apologize for stepping on your turn. That is some cowboy shit. Come here, yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay, yeah. So I'm like, at this point, I think I'm like 25 feet away from. Yeah, I'm
it's half
25 feet away.
Oh,
from
you're there.
Yeah.
You're there. Okay. Now we'll go back to Klaus. Klaus, it is your turn, Klaus.
For what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to come out of the wood, 1, 2, and get right up here to Raziel and say, "You got the horse. Let me catch a ride." And then continue past 3, 4, 5, 6.
Something happened to your token. It pushed you out of the way.
One more right here, 6. And then, yeah, wait for Raziel. Well, I got a box action. I can get right up on the horse. Right next to the horse, anyway. That way, when he gets on, I can get on.
Okay. Is that it for your turn?
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and that was my movement. I'm going to bonus action dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bonus action dash. And then as my action, you said I could move 30 feet also?
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, rogue,
Just on-
dash, bonus action dash, you can move a lot.
Yep.
There you go. That's what I'm doing. I'm right in the middle of town. Or right at the beginning of town.
Okay, Deverall. Oh, no, I need the horsey. Why is the dot moving? 5. Okay, there we go. 5, 10, 15. He sees down the street Boros and Emrys. All my enemies will die this day. 15. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and Raider is going to attempt to trample him. That ain't too bad. 16 plus 6 is 22. What's his armor class, you said?
22 exactly. So, yeah.
Okay. So Raider hits for 3 damage. So that's 3. That's 131. Now he gets a bonus action. Oh, yeah. You need to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah. 21.
He saves. He's not knocked prone. Okay. It's Deverall's turn. And 15 plus 8 is 23. So that's going to hit. And I'm going to use my last Divine Smite on him. Where's my other D8? 7, 5, and 1. So that's 12, 13 plus 7 is 20. So he's down to 111. My bonus action is a shield bash. He needs to beat an 18 contested strength score.
Uh, 15 is not going to do it.
And he is not prone. And my last attack is with advantage. And I'll take the 18 over the 1 for 8 damage. And that's Deverall this round. He is just ready to kill anything he thinks is an enemy right now. He saw Boros and didn't hesitate. He ran right at him.
Okay.
Emmerich Ronan, you hear Deverall yelling, and you turn, and what you see is not Deverall, but this black knight on Raider come riding in and smash into Lord Boros and just start tearing into him. Wow, wow.
Okay.
Give me an insight check.
It's an 11.
Okay, you're not sure who this person is.
Yeah. But I did manage to just smash the face of this soldier of tears, so.
What'd you do?
I smashed him in the face with my flaming fists and finished him off.
Okay, he's dead. That is your action. Any bonus action?
I gotta move you to move my shadow. Oh, the shadow come around. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna start moving towards this other one.
Okay.
Speaking of, I have movements. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Raziel's turn.
Raziel.
All right. I will, let's see here. I'll move up and mount my new horse
Okay.
called Horse. And let's see, and I'll move up Hawk. 30 feet. I'll just, now, do I have the movement of the horse at this moment?
As an action.
As an action. Okay. And what's the movement of a war horse? Is it still 60?
60 feet.
All right.
120 if you charge.
Okay. So I'll move it up. Yeah, I'll move it up 60 feet. There you go. And
All right.
Klaus, yeah, Klaus, did you want to join?
Klaus?
Yeah, what would it take for me to, would that take an action for him to grab up on the horse?
It would take an athletics check. Yeah, that's an action.
Okay. Well then,
No,
I'll
no,
go back a little bit.
it's all right. I'm good. I got something planned out for the walking with the truth.
Okay,
Okay.
final round. I need to take a 10-minute break.
I'm just gonna move. So 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna dash 5, 10, 15, 20. And I get advantage on the attack because,
He is fighting Deverall, yes.
so that's my sneak attack.
Correct. You get sneak attack.
13 plus 8. So 21.
Yeah.
Misses.
Oh. All right. And that is my turn. I'm done.
Okay.
I like your Circle K from 89 cents.
Deverall is going to attack. That's going to miss. Contested strength is 17 for Boros to beat. Wait, he's prone, isn't he? He's prone. Hold on. Let me attack. That's better. 14 plus 8 is 22. That's a hit. Plus 2, 7, so that's 9 more. He's already prone, so I don't need to use my bonus action to shove. So just a second attack. With advantage because he's prone. Thank God. 20 is not going to hit him. He raises his shield and blocks. Ping, ping. So 9 more damage for him. He's at 94. Okay. Emrys Ronan. Did he take a break?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll all take a break right now then.
I've got about 30 minutes before I got to bip.
We should be done in a matter of a few rounds if you boys get into the fray here.
Okay. And the only person, just make sure, is, I guess, Inquisitor Valen. Is that what who we're?
No, he's dead.
Oh, okay.
That was the ranger. I killed him.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know why he was still in the end.
I killed him, then I killed the paladin, and you blew a hole through the priest. So the Knights of Tyr are dead. This is Deverall versus Lord Boros. The one that burnt down our orphanage and tried to have us killed.
Yeah, okay.
The one that when we first came back to town and he was there telling us, hey, these Tyrites are coming. Deverall was talking snarky to, like, yeah, I'll handle up on you whenever the time comes. And right now he's just enthralled with the power, so he's riding around just slaying shit. So yeah, as soon as we should have this wrapped up in 30 minutes, easy. As soon as John gets back. I mean, dude's tough. You know, he's got a high armor class. He's got a lot of hit points, but he has none of his men with him. And
I'm here. Are we waiting on JD?
yeah, we about to gangbang this motherfucker, huh?
We're waiting on JD, ain't we?
Yeah, we're waiting on JD. He needed a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your turn, isn't it, Klaus? No, wait, you just went. You just went, then I just went. It's actually Emrys's turn. We'll skip him. I don't give a shit. Roselle, it's your turn. Because he's running over there to fight soldiers and shit anyway. So that's neither here nor there for me.
All right, I'm like 25 feet, I think, from that guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you need a line of sight though, so you need to come on down into the street a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you shoot through houses.
1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever I need to go within 60 feet to get a line of sight. So.
Let's see. Where were you? Right. I see where you were. Hold on. Okay, so we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Right, you're there.
Okay.
You come riding in behind the buildings.
Would that give me advantage of flanking?
Yeah, he is engaged.
Okay.
He's ducking and dodging as Deverall's trying to hack the shit out of him. Warrior for warrior, I'm all out of paladin stuff.
That being the case, I'll take sharpshooter on each of the shots. Let's see if I've even got this anymore. I'm trying to see how many I've got. Spells. Oh, I'm really kind of. Oh, I did use one of those. I'll use up my last level 2 spot for a branding smite.
Hold on. Wait, it was Emerus? Yeah, then you and then him. Okay, you're good.
Okay. So I use the horse movement to get in position. With advantage, I'll go ahead and bonus action the branding smite,
Okay.
which is my last second level spell slot.
Okay.
And let's see here. I'll do it with sharpshooter.
Okay.
So it's with advantage, but -5. So
Correct.
Okay. $17 plus 6. That's 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. So just the branding smite would be 8 points,
Okay.
and so then it's 10. 10 plus 15, 16. It's 26 points for the regular.
Plus 8.
That would
26 plus 8. Yep.
Yep.
All right, there's your first shot. Hold on. That's 34. Oh, damn. Yeah, you just shot him like right in the fucking lower back. Ah!
And the roll of 9. It's 25 to hit. Oh, I'm
That
sorry.
hits. That hits as well.
Okay. And
You said 25?
Yeah, 25.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage again.
Yeah, 19 plus 6. I normally would have plus 10. But, there you go. 2 plus 7. 9 points.
Whew.
Oh,
Okay.
10 points because I get +1 for the
Oh, okay. He gets shot twice, and you see him scrambling, and he gets to his feet, and he's got this panicked look at his face. He's just like, and tries to attack Deverall. And a 7 plus whatever modifier he's got ain't going to do it. So he misses 1. 16 plus, I believe he's like plus a. Hits him with a spear and misses with the spear butt. So he's going to do 1d6 plus 8. He hits Deverall for 11 hit points of damage. He's down to 81.
Oh, never mind.
Is it JD back?
No.
Let's wait
Okay.
for his turn because I don't want to start the new round and then we lap him.
Okay, we'll wait for him. I already lapped him. I've already lapped him.
Well, I know that, but no, we've all just passed him. We haven't lapped him yet.
Right. Okay. Before we start the new round, let's let him get back and get his turn in. I see what you're saying with that.
Because he has a pivotal decision. He can go left or he can go right. You know what I'm saying? Who is more important in battle, the big guy or the puny one?
So do we have two? We have two combatants still on the board.
That's
What do you
it
mean?
looks like one soldier and Boros.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about soldiers really. They're a moot point. There's nothing here. After this fight with Boros is concluded, and that's mostly story based. That's why I did this. And I was, like I said, I'm out of all my spell slots and my channels, but I'm still loaded up on hit points and I'm ready to fight. So I figured now's no better time than other. He doesn't have any of his soldiery around. It's just him alone. Yeah, come on, punk. I'm going to kill you.
One of the great lords.
Yeah, he's a blade.
I would go camping tonight, but I got court tomorrow morning.
You got court?
Yeah. My license apparently had been suspended. I got my license suspended in 2016 and didn't know about it for not having insurance.
Oh.
I got pulled over in 2018.
With insurance, with a license, with registration.
Got all that, went and got all that fixed because found out my shit was suspended. Figured, that squashed it all. Well, apparently a month after I got my license reinstated, the state said I didn't, and my license had been suspended since 2018.
Oh, that sucks.
But I just had to I had to show insurance in order to get my license back.
Right, and you already had all that.
Right. So
it should get thrown out, bro. Honestly, since you got everything taken care of, it should get dismissed outright.
Yeah, I went and got my new insurance policy because my tags were not expired, suspended, because my license was suspended for not showing the state that I had car insurance.
Right.
Which I showed in 2018 to the state to get it reinstated.
Emrys Ronan, now that you're back, it is your turn. We skipped past you, but before we start the next round, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. This time I'm going to go ahead and animate my hair. +7, 17 to hit.
That hits.
Yep.
Roll the damage.
Uh, 12 damage, and let me see.
Excuse me.
24 to grapple him.
He rolled a 3. You did that.
Yeah.
Okay. Any damage from the grapple or anything besides that?
Nope. He's just grappled.
Okay. Klaus.
As my hair reaches over him.
Yeah. As you come running up on this soldier, he draws his sword, and then your dreadlocks just whip out and whip around and squeezing him. Klaus. It is Klaus's turn.
Okay, for the Klaus's turn, Klaus is right there next to that one fella. For he to get an advantage on the attack while he's engaged. So for the first attack, that's a 14 plus 8 or a
22, that hits.
I'll take that one because the other one was a 3. And
okay.
Gonna do the psychic damage too, so that's the 4d6.
Okay.
Plus the 4, the 4d6 plus the 4. Plus the 8. The 4d4, a 4d6, 1d4 plus the 4. So that's a 6, a 3, a 4, and a 5. 6, 10, 15, 18 plus 4, 18. That's 22 plus the d4. 22 plus the d4. D4s. That's a 3. 25 points of damage.
Ooh. Okay.
What do you have him at? 'Cause I'm assuming you smacked the crap out of him earlier.
He's at 25 hit points now. Rizal sharpshootered his ass.
Nice.
Blew a hole in him. Deverall, rinse and repeat for him. 15 plus 8 is 23. That's going to hit. I rolled a fucking 1, so that's 7 more. So he's down to 18. Shield bash. Beat an 11. That's all he's got to beat, JD.
Oh yeah, plus 8, so that's 15.
Okay, and then second attack is a miss. That's that, and then Raider hoofs. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Did you just nat 20 with Raider's hooves?
Yep.
Jesus.
So that's 12 as Raider rears up and kicks him in the head. And 12 plus
through the whole day.
8
And you rolled like
is 20. And Raider ends Lord Boros with a pointy. Wow! Splitting his skull, and he drops to the ground dead. Deverall just circles around him with his axe in the air as in victory. We are now officially out of combat.
so basically Boris hoofed it out of there.
Boris hoofed it out of there. Yes, he did. Okay.
That was awesome.
How did everyone enjoy all that?
Revenge is best served on a cold plate, and today was a cold plate.
I felt like a North Republican soldier with my
JD. Experience points for those 3 Knights of Tyr would be what? Normally, what would they be?
Let's see. $5,900 apiece.
A piece?
Yeah.
So 5,900 times 3. 0, 0. 17,700 divided by 2, because we're not getting full XP for that. To the 16, 8, 88.50. That's still a fucking chunk. Okay.
Yeah.
88.50 divided by 4 of us.
Oh yeah, 4 of us, sorry.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be 22, 25. Or 22,
I got 22.12.
12. Correct. Everyone gets 2,212 experience points for today. After we defeat them and ride around this town and slaughter any remaining of their soldiery, you see 4 or 5 kids come out of the tree line. Deverall turns off his form of dread, turning back into Deverall, and he orders them, search the woods and bring me the bodies of the usurpers and anything you find with them. So they gather up everybody's shit. JD, what do these people have? We got a mall, a holy mall +2.
Yep.
What else?
Let's see. Sir Jamie had the Plate of Knights Fellowship and a Spellguard shield.
Plate of Knights Fellowship. And a Spellguard shield.
Yep.
Oof. Okay. What about Inquisitor Valen?
A Glimmering Moonbow and Bracers of
Holy
Archery.
shit. What else did he have?
Bracers of Archery.
And bracers of archery.
Yeah.
Ooh, I could use that for this.
Yeah, he was set up to be a freaking sniper.
We also have a battering shield from Boros and a blood spear.
Yeah. And also,
That's fucking crazy. And also,
there's 2 more bodies sitting there.
oh shit. Oh,
From
very
the monk,
well.
you get an amulet of health and bracers of defense.
Amulet of health. Bracers of defense. Okay.
From Lightbringer Arvon, who is the warlock of the group. He has Elven Chain and a Rod of the Pathkeeper +1.
Elven Chain. +1 Rod of the Pack Keeper. Yeah, that's no wonder they did that first run. Holy shit. Okay. We'll sort through all of this later. That's just like a crazy amount of shit to me. Mike, you get to DM next session.
You got to think about it. There was 5 of them. They were all 10 or 11.
Yeah, they were loaded up. That makes sense.
Drop 2 things apiece. That's not really that much.
No, it makes sense. And Lord Boros has been destroyed. So we can talk about everything that just happened when we open back up next session. We have retaken Elmwood.
Yeah, when do you think that will be?
When we get back, dude, not next weekend. You got to go to your dad's, and I got a wedding. So it will be the weekend following.
Okay.